Star Wars Battlefront 2. We're on Series X. We're doing a stream. Be sure to like the video. Questions, stuff, great. I'm joined by...
Kane 222
Yeah,
2.
I call him
Not
Kevin
two.
usually. And I'm hoping the audio stuff works properly in this because I've set it up in a different way. So let me know if you heard the game audio in that because we tried to find a way to splitter it properly. So yeah. Woo! So what are we doing today? Battlefront? Yeah, we're doing Battlefront. Hi folks, welcome. And I've also been working on rebalancing my audio so that people can hear it more. Or hear the game sound a little bit more. And hopefully this is all working for the big E3 thing tomorrow, because we're going to be co-streaming that one, so... You know, come one, come all, and all that and stuff. And it's going to be great.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm actually pretty excited. Like, I spent quite a while today working on making sure that the stream was set up for tomorrow, so... Yeah. It's going to be a big day. I don't know if I'm crazy, like, do you find that we never actually end up playing the sequel maps on this?
Yeah, not a whole lot. It's almost always Clone Wars, even though I love, like, it a lot.
Yeah, I like the variety, though, too, right? But I just find that, like, you never get any of the sequel maps. And, like, even original trilogy is kind of, like, it's a little bit rare. A little bit rare to come across.
And I love the Hoth map on this, too.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wish I played it more.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And did you know there's another map? I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's one where it's like you're on these... It's a bit of a launch pad almost, and it's a sequel map. So I was having the streaming issues, right? So we were doing some little offline things, kind of hoping my connection would fix back there. And there's this sequel map that, like I said, is basically, you know, where they're flying off to go and fight, I think, in The Force Awakens. And I'd never seen it before. I'd never seen it in matchmaking before. Kind of an awful map.
I don't even know that I can recall that map.
Yeah, it's like an airport, but it looks like a jungle. Go try it in the private matches sometime, just setting it up, and you'll be like, huh, this is an entirely different match. The audio sounds fine. That's great!
Love to hear it.
I spent like 20 minutes working on that, so glad it's working. What do I think of the Marvel's Avengers game? I actually quite love that one. I really enjoyed it. You know, post-game stuff or end-game stuff, you know, maybe not as much things to do there, but if you're going in for like a story, you know, just playing the story, I think you'll have a really good time with it. It's
I enjoyed that campaign, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I beat the whole thing.
Yeah, it's so rare to like come across people that are like cool with it. You know what I mean? It's I don't know why. I thought it was really good. Hi there, folks. Welcome. Yeah, I thoroughly actually enjoyed that game and stuff. And then everyone else is just hating on it. I'm like, it's actually pretty fun. You know, you do the story.
Right. I even got my Iron Man and Cap maxed out.
Oh, you maxed both of them.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I don't know if I maxed anyone out, but I had my main was this Marvel there.
She was pretty cool.
I really liked her character in the story. Kind of a cool perspective, you know, big fangirl trying to get the Avengers back together and that, bringing the band back together, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it was the endgame content maybe people were expecting a lot from, and they should add more on that. But I thought like the story and stuff was actually very well done. Didn't really have any issues or anything like that. But I think Xbox will open up digital pre-orders for Halo Infinite. I mean, at some point, the show would probably be a good time for them to do that, I would imagine. But yeah, they might do it closer too as well. Actually, you know what? E3 is usually when pre-orders start for a lot of games, so I'd be fairly confident that they would do that then. Obviously, no preloading until like way closer to, but yeah, probably pre-orders at that point. If you're getting hyped up for Infinite. And I think they're also going to be doing Like there's supposed to be a shadow drop game tomorrow, and I believe that's going to be flight sim. So you know, kind of prepare your hard drives. It's like 90 gigs or something like that. But it's amazing. It's well worth it. Did you ever play flight sim, Kevin? I don't know if you got a PC for it because it's the.
No, is it interesting?
It's incredible. You can fly the whole world. Like with tons of different aircraft, you just get off the ground and you can just like fly anywhere, and like you can see like Calgary basically perfectly. You can go to your house. You can.
Oh, isn't that neat?
You can visit Callaway. The imagery was taking place during Stampede too, so you go see the Stampede grounds, and it's
What
like,
is it? Just like they took Google Maps or something with it?
it's a special Microsoft-based, petabytes-based map of the entire world with 3D rendering, and you just fly the whole world.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it'll be on Xbox and Game Pass too, so you can give it a whirl on that. It's absolutely just like such an incredible experience. I gave it 10 out of 10 last year.
10 out of 10. Ooh.
10 out of 10. It was actually one of my Game of the Year, or you know, one of the Game of the Year options I had, because it's just really amazing. I know it sounds weird, but
Flying's cool. Oh.
It is
I
like
like flying in like War Thunder, but I'm not good at that game.
Well, it's flying, but you're not really, you know, going to war. You're just
Yeah.
you can go anywhere. You go to the pyramids. You can go to China. You know, anywhere. You just fly there. The Rockies. You know, I did a Canada tour. I went across the country, making fun of all the different places. Fun.
Go laugh at Edmonton.
Go laugh at Edmonton. I was like, nobody wants to go over there. I did that for like this Saskatchewan. I went over like Regina for like 2 minutes, and I was like, oh, that's all this place is.
Seen a little bit of Saskatchewan, you've seen it all.
Yeah. Some people found it funny. Some people were like, it's very disrespectful to our city here and stuff. I was just like, because I did like something with Winnipeg too, like that. Is this game Series X enhanced? Okay, so for context, Xbox One X games get enhanced. Xbox Series X or S games get optimized. It's like a marketing term. Enhancement is a marketing term for the One X. So this one's not optimized for next gen. It retains the One X enhancement. Oh god, I just got killed by. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was BB-8 that killed me, like dark BB-8. No, evil BB-8. BB-8, why? But this one retains the One X enhancement, so it's like 4K 60, which still looks pretty good. But I wish there was, obviously, you know, less pop-in and stuff. They never bothered upgrading it for next gen. Oh. Am I gonna do a video on the Mass Effect trilogy? When they add it to Xbox Game Pass, I'm not bothering buying it at this point. It's a little too late, but yeah. When it gets added to Game Pass in like 5 months, I'll give it a whirl then. You can fly and see the pyramids, Statue of Liberty. Yeah, you can go through New York. You can see all of it, and you can like you can fly by. Do I want to be Finn? I feel like these heroes are kind of terrible compared to like Rey.
Yes, yeah.
Like Finn's cool and all, but you know she's got like a lightsaber and he's got like a pistol.
I do really like Rey with the yellow lightsaber, though. I get such like Bastila Shawn vibes from the Old Republic.
Oh. Yeah, I have her with the yellow one too. I think her special robes or something like that. Rumor has it it's releasing June 15th. I've heard a similar thing. There was also another rumor where it's like it's June or July something, July 15th, and I'm like, I don't know what to believe for some of these rumors. There is one guy. He goes by the name Brushy. 100% accurate leaker. So if you want to know what's happening at E3, you can go and read all of his leaks for the event. Yeah, I didn't read them because I don't want to be spoiled, but he's 100%. Other people, you know, they're kind of guessing, and some of them speculate in that. But Brushy's the only insider I've ever seen in this industry that's hitting 100% on batting. Just impressive, seriously. Take them down. We've lost all positions to the First Order. I feel like we're losing here. Does this one go up into space, or does it just stop on the battlefield? Like,
I think this one goes on to the starships, yeah.
I get to be Rey.
I can handle myself.
Oh, I know you can handle yourself, Rey. But you can't tell me you weren't enjoying some of those romantic nights with Solo there in the torture room.
Ooh.
Torture room. I'm just thinking of all the weird things. I don't think you could talk about that stuff on YouTube. Oh god, that Kylo Ren is more powerful than my Rey is. A little bit more powerful. Hey Jax, welcome. Think that game is only worth the story? I mean, what else would you really do in the Avengers game? It's not like it's got competitive multiplayer. Assume you're talking about that one. How is the next gen update for Fallen Order? I mean, I have a video on the channel that you can watch that talks about it. It's basically the same, but they improved the texture assets and the loading. But yeah, if you want to see what it looks like, I literally did a video today on it, you know, kind of breaking it down and everything. Which has been very popular, and I'm quite happy with its performance. Did you get that notification, Kevin? Are you meaning that you're not one of the Sky supporters? Oh my god. Actually, was it you and Riley, since you guys do the sharing, you should jump on that Chivalry game.
Yeah, I keep hearing about that one. It's supposed to be like a battlefield with knights or something.
Yes, it's Battlefield with Knights. We did a stream on it last night for the, like, you know, I finally got my code for it. It's just awesome. It's so much fun. And it's a cheaper game too. It's like half the usual price.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my one buddy saying he was carrying around people's heads and throwing them or something. Apparently you
Yeah.
can do that.
You can cut off an opponent's head and you can pick it up and throw it at someone. You can also like have your arm cut off and you can like still like fight for a little bit before you bleed out and stuff. And there's an achievement.
The Black Knight from
Yeah,
Monty
like the Black
Python.
Knight from Monty Python. There's an achievement for killing 13 people with bread.
Bread, ooh, that's a warrior.
It's hard. It's very hard. I've got one kill with it so far, with a piece of bread. Because you can just like pick up stuff and chuck it at people.
I just imagine you pick up like a super stale one or something.
a lot of sour buns. You know, I don't think I've ever done the space part of the sequel maps. I've never seen this interior before. Like not once. I've never ever seen this. This is weird. Like there's not even a big opening area, is there? Or did we lose that already because we joined in late? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna... Oh, he's destroying B there, by the way. There's a couple guys on it. His name's Chewbacca, because he's a big fan. The Avatar game is like 10 years late. I mean... I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's 10 years late. It's, they're preparing it for the second movie, because if you guys haven't followed the Avatar series, they're doing 4 more of them? Or 3 more of them, and they shot them all back to back, and they're gonna just release them all in theaters year after year after year, and they keep delaying it, obviously, but, you know, I think personally that the game is, you know, way too late. I don't think it's gonna really hit with people. It looks really good, because it's next-gen only. It looks really beautiful. But, don't underestimate James Cameron, if that makes sense, because that guy prints bills. You know, and Avatar, I think actually right now it repassed Avengers is like, you know, the #1 money-making movie of all time in the box office.
Did it really?
Yeah, it passed Avatar again because they re-released it in China during COVID.
Huh.
Yeah, so it repassed Avengers. And it's like, I mean, obviously they'll re-release Avengers at some point and they'll pass, you know, Avatar again. It's just Disney going back and forth against itself for the best movie of all time, money-wise.
I just think it's funny because I couldn't tell you one Avatar quote. Like, I did pay it to see it in theaters and everything. It was a good movie, but I don't know.
I don't remember anything from the film.
Right.
It was like the most forgettable. I think it was more like a lot of people equate it to basically being like an amusement park ride. Where you go for the spectacle and the visuals and you don't remember the story. Like, I honestly have no idea what even happened. It was like the blandest protagonist I think I've ever seen. And I think...
I remember seeing, like, the Marines fighters and thinking, those are Hornets.
Those are Hornets?
Yeah. Yeah, you know?
But, what was it? It's got Ripley from Alien. She's in it, right? She was the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing...
I think their dropships look like pelicans, sorry.
Yeah, they do. They totally do. I was watching the trailer, because they showed the trailer for the game today. They revealed it. This is a big game that the team that worked on The Division built, I believe, over the last bit. Yeah, so it's going to be like a first-person open-world Navi game. But when I was watching it, I was like, oh, you know, it'd kind of be really cool to play as the humans with the mechs and the big airplanes.
Running around.
It's just it's like, would that be a horrible joke to put on like Twitter or something? It's just like, it looks like a fun game where you get big mechs, you get big planes, huge military guys. I'm gonna beat. Oh, never mind. I was gonna beat Finn. I was gonna give him a try. It was just a hype thing. I mean, it was a hype thing, but you gotta respect the drive that the guy has managed, you know, to have some of the top making movies of all time money-wise, and he's persuaded Disney Fox to foot the bill for 3 movies back to back to back. Like, you know, they spent, like, apparently the production, I think, was like billions or something, or $1 billion something, and it's like, it's kind of amazing. Like, I don't think any other director could really pull that off anymore. You know? It would be funny if they crash and burn, though. Like, hilariously funny. Sorry guys, we're missing things. Since Battlefield 2042 is being shown during the Microsoft conference tomorrow, and there's rumbling of it being Game Pass Day 1. Yeah, we've been talking about that for quite a while, believing that it was going to launch on Game Pass Day 1. We'll find out tomorrow, obviously. But I guess there was another question about Battlefield that I want to dive into as well. What did I think of the reveal? This is a good chatting point, because, you know, I'm assuming, Kevin, you've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we could kind of talk about it, because I get asked about it, like, every stream, still. We did a whole stream for Battlefield 1 where I was like, oh, I'll talk about it here. And, you know, people always ask about it, which is funny, but I really liked it.
I thought it was neat. It's a little, like, what, only like 19 years in the future, so it's like still a modern game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With like a couple like the prototype designs and like military concepts. I don't know, it looked really cool. A couple nods to the fans. You got like dude jumping out of the jet and blowing up the other jet and getting his jet again.
Yeah, good community nods.
Yeah.
Same with the when they do the jump with the gliders, all the people. That was actually a community event where someone got both sides to come together and do a big jump, and they filmed it.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. It was a great community nods. I think it looked gorgeous.
Cool. Kind of interested about it, though. I was looking up a little bit on it and seeing that they're... From what I read, I obviously don't understand this fully, like, yeah. But they're getting rid of the classes for, like, just specialists or something like that, and certain specialists will have items, like, one will kind of be a medic, and, like, I heard one will have, like, a grappling hook in that, but it won't be, like, the classic medic engineer or assault medic support recon.
Yeah, they're moving away from classes,
right? Yeah.
Apparently, where it's going to be more of a customized thing. So that should be interesting. I feel like they've been eroding the classes anyways over the last few games, right? Like, medics are useless in 5.
Even though I play them all the time. No.
So do I, but they've made the medic class useless practically. You know, between the
I'm really curious if, like, the factions will be US versus Russia, because I saw something like it's supposed to involve climate change a little bit, that, like, the ice caps melted, so there's, like, certain regions of the world where people got displaced, and there's supposed to be the non-pats or something like that, and they'll fight for either side. So, like, I'm not sure if it'll be like U.S. versus Russia or like random made-up factions, if you will.
I
I
can
don't know.
explain
I'm
this.
curious about that. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so the idea is this climate scenario where the world's kind of like a lot of places are uninhabitable now due to like a climate change scenario. So there's the US, Russia, and I think China as well, but it's a proxy war. So these people you're playing as basically refugees, and you're fighting this proxy war for citizenship of these countries.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're fighting for like resources and territory, and it's very interesting actually, I think.
So, like, will one side have U.S.-based equipment while the other one will have Chinese-based equipment, sort of thing?
Yeah, that's the general gist
Cool.
of what I've heard
All right.
about it.
Neat. That's all I want. You know, I like when it's one nation's jets versus another, even though they kind of mostly play the same. I don't know. It just adds to
Oh, it's not
my
one nation
immersion.
versus another. This is a proxy war.
See war. Yeah.
Oh, and since it's the beginning of the match, again, the spiel. Oh crap, I threw a grenade in our circle and I can't get past it. I killed myself. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't so more people can check it out. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. I hope you guys have fun. And I feel like we've missed some questions. Hype thing, interest in the Avatar films, interest in the Avatar game. My issue with it is apparently it's first person, and I think that type of game should be third person. Big open world sort of exploration type things. That's the spirit. I think Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are on Game Pass through EA Play. Yes, they are, but the Mass Effect trilogy is not. I should actually look if that is a 10-hour trial or not. Now that I'm thinking of it. I'm going to take a look and see if that game has a 10-hour trial to it, because I might be able to make videos, and if it's got a 10-hour trial, I could at least look at it and do videos with it. I'm gonna take a look at that, actually, later. I didn't think of it having a 10-hour trial.
Time for it, yeah.
Well, I mean, to do, like, a quick video on each of them, you know, I just show them off running, and that I don't think it'd be a big deal. I mean, I played Mass Effect. It's not like the games are different. They've just improved the resolution and, like, the texturing and stuff. And they've added all the DLCs. It's not like they redid things. Oh, the only one they've really touched up was Mass Effect 1, and apparently the only thing they really did was change the car. The driving apparently is redone. And then they gave you the option to turn back the old car controls, and I'm just wondering what kind of monster would want the original car controls. They're so bad. I don't know if you remember that, but they were awful. Yeah. Ooh, 3 kill streak, nice. Jakku. See, I don't like this version of Jakku. Do you remember the Jakku from Battlefront 1-1 or Battlefront 1-2? You know, where it was like the big ship?
Yeah, that one was neat.
That one was cool. This map sucks. Like, it's really lame. Like, I don't know what I'm crazy about. That one's like big open field, crash star destroyers, and then this is just like garbage. Absolute garbage. And it's like, it's not designed for what we're playing game mode wise. Like, this isn't a conquest map. Like, it's designed for progression, sort of like Breakthrough in Battlefield.
Yeah. Well, I remember playing this map first on like a Galactic Assault, where it's like really objective based.
Yeah, it made sense there.
Like a breakthrough match, yeah.
But they've kind of gotten rid of that mode. They just wanted to keep this level, and this level's just not designed for like this style of play. And guys, if you're wondering about the aggressive V-neck, it's because I'm chatting and streaming with Kevin. He's really into it. I don't want to disappoint him.
No.
How will I feel about Battlefield being on Game Pass tomorrow? My reaction? I mean, I kind of, like, we've been talking about it so much that I'm kind of almost expecting it. I don't know. We'll see, right? But I don't think I would be too surprised by it. That's not one of those shocker moments. It would be really cool.
In theory, it should be a good thing. Like,
oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's like I wouldn't be surprised by it, if that makes sense. Because they're asking what my reaction would be to it tomorrow, and I'm just thinking like, be like, good.
Yeah, just nod your head of approval, you know.
Well, we didn't have all these rumors where people are like, oh, it might get added on Game Pass day one. You'd go into the show being like, oh, well, it's full price, and then they're like, no, it's gonna launch day one on Game Pass, and you'd be like, what? But otherwise, it's just kind of like, yep, saw that coming.
Right?
That's why I'm trying to stay away from the spoilers.
Shocked if it wasn't? No.
I mean, I can pretend to be really excited about it, but if it's something I'm like anticipating, I'm just gonna, you know, slight surprise. Oh my god! Like I'll be kind of excited, but it's just like expected. Like it'll be more views for me, really. That triple kill should have got those guys because Game Pass videos do very well. They do Battlefield. Let us do humans in Battlefield. And of course, there's gonna be humans. Or if I'm missing things, you want to pre-order. So you can pre-order and you can always cancel later if you want. The hour before the event, you were lockjawed in a hurricane. What? Oh, Frosty, thank you so much for the donation. I definitely do appreciate that. Thank you. It's too bad it's low res. You talking about Battlefield 4? I feel like we've missed some questions here. Battlefield 4, yeah, Battlefield 4 is great. It's just, you know, little low res on the console, right? I mean, Kevin, you probably don't know the difference.
My poor little Xbox, though. No, I love Battlefield 4. It's just whenever I play it after going from Battlefield 5, I like run out of ammo, and I think, oh, I'm gonna go to the ammo depot or crate or resupply thing. And it's like, oh, there is none. And I'll lie down and I'll want to lie on my back, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't do that. You know?
You get used to the mechanics of the fancier new one. Eh?
Like, still a great game, obviously.
It's the most popular Battlefield that I do streams for. Like it gets the most people watching. Which reminds me, I think Battlefield 1 might have to get kicked out of rotation here.
Oh, I didn't do that well?
It's like it does fine for views, but it's the poorest performer out of like all of them. Which is surprising, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fun.
Beautiful looking game though.
Hardline does better, man.
Of that. Hardline does better. Wow, that blows me away. All right.
Right? Yeah, Hardline outperforms it. It's surprising. Turn off game mode, it'll upscale it nicely. I mean, it'll help a bit your TV and TVs in general. I still always get surprised when people are like, hey, you know, the video, it's got some drops in it. I'm just like, I don't remember drops. And then I keep forgetting, you know, my TV's got VRR, so it basically like cleans up frame drops, so I don't really notice them unless they're outrageously bad. You know, when I'm playing the games, and then I go to edit a video, and I'm like, oh wow, this thing actually has some drops in it. That's weird. So you gotta, like, I'm trying to think more and more of, you know, people's TVs when I'm reviewing stuff too now, because I just kind of think, you know, that the setup's similar, but a lot of people don't have VRR. I'm assuming, Kevin, you have no idea what that is, really?
Not even a little bit.
Okay, so basically, you know, you get like drops in a game, and it feels like it kind of like chuggy. It feels a little sluggish, you know. It doesn't feel right.
Okay.
So the VRR basically at a basic thing, guys. Don't get all mad if I'm not super technical on the details. It basically cleans up or forgives those extra frames, and it keeps your gameplay running smooth.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more complicated than that. I understand that, people, but do not get mad at me for doing a basic explanation of what it is. I will be this thing, whatever this is. You can tell people, like, the developers did not care about the sequels too much, because they didn't do much, like, content for them, or, like, different special characters or anything. It's just, like, really half-assed here.
I thought it was funny, basically all the updates towards the end of this game were all Clone Wars.
Well, that's
the
what people want.
Troopers, the Commando, yeah.
I could have told you that in the development phase of this.
Well, they were right. Like, I loved everything they added.
Yeah. They just listened to fans, I think, a little bit too late to keep support going strong for this one. Like, it still played a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely played a lot. But, you know, if I was there in the boardroom, I'd be like, okay, we gotta do, like, 50% Clone Wars. That's all people care about. 30%, the original trilogy. And then that last little chunk, 1 or 2 maps. Maybe one world. You know, we leave for the sequel maps. And you don't do this level. Like, this is just terrible. Like, who wants to fight in giant pipes? Like, this This doesn't look like Star Wars. This is sad. VRR. Oh yeah, it eliminates the screen tearing too. Sorry, that's also a thing. Although I feel like not too many games screen tear these days. I feel like it's a lot more of a rare occurrence. Like I can't think of anything that's screen teared. But then again, I've been on VRR for a while, so yeah. So do you know about screen tears, Kevin?
No.
Okay, so it kind of looks like your screen is crying sometimes. That's a screen tear.
Question mark? Okay.
Did you play Titanfall 1 when it came out?
Oh, a little bit.
That one had bad screen tearing.
Okay.
It kind of looks like your screen is crying, like it's sad. Maybe because of the games you've chosen to play, but...
Maybe, yeah.
Although Titanfall is a gem, and I will defend that franchise wholeheartedly. Wait, does my character have... Okay, what do I got? I got a mine. I've got a stick. Oh, it's a smoke thing. Okay, and this does rapid fire. Hells yes. Okay, rapid fire lasts 1 second. This is like the most useless character I think I've ever seen. Huh. I'm like the dual pistolist. Ow. Getting shot in the back. Right in the butt.
You got to try BB-8, the most deadly hero there is.
I saw BB-8 take on Vader before.
BB-8 destroys Vader, bro.
He's so overpowered. He's like the ultimate draft pick. It's like Leia in the first Battlefront.
Yeah.
We control all the positions.
Super powerful and overpowered. We need Jar Jar Binks. It's the one hero we've all been wanting. If they do Jar Jar, they should do Darth Jar Jar too. It's like an alt skin.
That would be awesome. I think Jar Jar would be a funny character. You'd activate like dumb luck or something, and just everyone you walk up to dies or has a heart attack, you know?
Or it's like bullets are 30% less likely to hit you.
Yeah.
I'm shooting right at him and none of it's hitting him. You know, the best thing they could do would be if the pre-order for Battlefront 3 included Darth Jar Jar. I bet it would sell a ton. Make him like a total pay-to-win character too. He's just like a god out there. Misa gonna beat you down. Oh god.
He's just saying people gonna die.
God, Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar. Just like I just see him. Like I see him with his silly ears and he's like cloaked and he's got a big red blade. Now, do you think he's a single duelist, or do you think he does like the dual maul blade, or?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like he's a
I
sort
think
of
that'd be
whimsical.
cool to have him with the dual blade. You know, turns out he's like the most finesse character there is. You know.
I kind of see him as being a bit of like a Count Dooku.
Oh yeah.
You know, where it's like he's clumsy, but then when it's a lightsaber fight, he's like on guard. That would be entertaining. Oh.
I just want that big reveal in the end where Jar Jar was playing Palpatine the whole time.
Man,
He didn't even know it. Yeah.
He rips off the face like it's a Mission Impossible.
And you see the big like Gungan, like it doesn't even fit, but he does it. You know.
I don't know how Misa fit that on. It was me all along. Haha. And they could just be like, somehow Jar Jar survived. That would make more sense than Palpatine coming back.
My favorite will always be that they brought Darth Maul back in the Clone Wars series. Like, loved character, but you watch him get cut in half and fall down the drain, you know? And some guy scooped him up through some robot legs.
He's got like a whole story to him.
Yeah.
It's like super in depth too. I've heard it's just incredible if you read all the stuff.
Well, and Boba in The Mandalorian falls in, what was it, the Sarlacc pit, where you'll be digested for 1,000 years, and he just jetpacks out of there or something like that. I don't even know how.
Well, Disney's gotta milk the nostalgia, right?
Right? Well, that's where I think Mace Windu's still alive.
Why not?
You know. Right. Anyone who falls down anywhere is still alive in the Star Wars universe.
You're right, because Palpatine is just like, you would have thought that I would have died. Like, I could just see it being like a funny thing, like in Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series. It's just like one episode where it's like Vader's walking and then Mace Windu's there. Take a seat, young Skywalker. It's just totally out of left field. It's like an Obi-Wan series. And then they have that one off episode where it's all about Vader, and it's just like Mace Windu. He's got a robot arm.
I think that'd be cool. You could have old Samuel L. Jackson pop up out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Would that be great?
Yeah. Robot arm.
Since this is a midsection point in the game, just so you can keep in context too, Kevin, this is sleek as hell looking. Sorry, I'm supposed to do my thing, but my god, these hallways look incredible.
Appreciation of it.
Like, holy. Anyways, I do my little spiel thing at the beginning of matches and when we switch over to the ship battles. In case you're wondering, but anyways, guys, be sure to like the stream if you haven't so more people can check it out. Question stuff, great. Subscribing's awesome, I've heard, and donations are cool like our pal did there not too long ago, which was very nice. Hey, this guy is like flying around and he's driving me crazy. I ended up getting Rey and her yellow lightsaber looks green in here. It's creepy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Campaign in Battlefield 3 and 4K looks epic. Well, of course, you know, upscaling and stuff, and if you put like shaders and that on, it looks good. AC Valhalla had some screen tearing, but it was fixed. Yeah, I remember the screen tearing in Valhalla. You're right on that one. But other than that, you know, it seems like it's very rare that games have performance issues and stuff these days, like screen tearing. Like sometimes you see like drops in that. You know, that's not uncommon, but screen tearing seems to be something that a lot of companies just, you know, they don't have in their games. Which is good, you know, obviously, but it's just not something you see too often. And eventually, you know, when you get extra power with the newer generations, you don't really notice anyways, too, right? I got smoked. This is your favorite game? It's a great game. We definitely enjoy playing it. I think we've done, you know, quite a few matches of this, right, Kevin? Like, we've played quite a bit of this over the years.
You can play this game all day. Just casually. Yeah.
But it's weird because we never get the sequels maps. 2 in a row today. Absolutely crazy. Like, this never happens. I didn't even do this on purpose or anything. We just searched for it. We ended up with it.
It just worked that way.
Yeah. I mean, it's good variety. Like, sometimes I'm sitting there where we're doing, like, what map always comes up? You know, we're doing, like, Camino for, like, the 5th time in a row, and it's like, God, you could throw in a sequel map. I won't get too disappointed by it.
Yeah. Geonosis, I have, like, flashbacks to where, Capital Supremacy first came out, or I think it's just Supremacy, but remember when no one knew what the objective was, and you'd play that match for, like, an hour? Yeah.
And just go on and on and on. Yeah. Oh my god, I did one stream where I was like, okay, this is the last match, I'm gonna end it, and then I was on Kashyyyk, and we went up and down 4 times. It added an hour to my stream, because I was like, this is the last match, and we're done. And we went up and down 4 times!
Bad. Yeah, I've had it go on so long that I just stopped defending almost, hoping they'd blow it up.
I was just like, I give up. Why is our defense so good? And then I'm like, I feel like we have to win out of, like, attrition. Like, you know, you've been fighting so long where it's just like, God, I want this win.
Rey is here. Now the force is really with us.
Wow, I just got like 5 kills in a row. I would think you would count that as a kill-tacular, about 4 seconds apart from each other. Native 4K not upscaled on PC.
No.
Yeah, you know, I would imagine those older Battlefields look really good. But I had to say, for Battlefield 3, I always thought it had a bit of a, and I don't know if people agree with me on this, but a bit of a plasticky look. Like, it looked a little, like, it looked really good for the time, obviously. I was blown away by the demo on my PC. But it always had this really plastic-esque style to it. And that's the best I could explain it as, where it didn't quite look real, like, it looked very good, but it had, like, no grit. It looks like a little bit like Modern Warfare 2, where I'm like, that game looks a little too clean and smooth, if that makes sense. Kind of like the modern Halo games. They have a little bit too much of a gleam to them, if that makes sense. Not enough of a grit. It always bothered me about Battlefield 3. The campaign and stuff was crazy at the time. I was like, oh, it's so realistic. People dying like nuts. Do I recommend Rust? If you like survival games, if you like Ark, I find the community to be really annoying, so it's not really something I enjoy playing personally. It's Dark BB-8! Oh no! I can't use any of my weapons. He's like shocking me. I can't use anything. I got him, I think. Nope, maybe not. Can I hit him? I'm punching him. I killed Dark BB-8 by punching him, I think. Oh, sorry, it's BB-9E. Ooh.
Give him that respect, bro.
BB-9E. Oh, it looks like someone from the stream's in our match. Nice. I always encourage that, guys. Hop in and play and stuff. It's fun. Great time. Hi, guys. Welcome. Am I excited for 2042 reveal? Yeah, I mean, it should be cool. I'm gonna be pretty excited about it. For context, again, guys, I will be co-streaming tomorrow's Xbox E3 event, so if you want to come and watch it with me, you can. The video's up, so you can, like, set a notification thingy on it or something. And it'll be, I think, a lot of fun. I got a lot of people asking me to do it, so I set it up. So, yeah.
I want to meet the guy that's not excited. What's wrong with him?
That's exactly the kind of advertising we need for this event, Tim. This is a big bash. I set it up all today. It took a long time. I hope it's good. You trying to go through a door that's not a door? I saw you there. You think that was an elevator?
That Star Destroyer does look better in pieces.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. I loved the video for the reveal for Battlefield 2042. It was really good. Having Mace Windu would be awesome as well. It would be really fun. Yeah, he uses a cool combat form. And having Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, I always thought that they should have added her in this game. She's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. Since they did, like, the Clone Wars. Kevin, what do you think of Ahsoka?
That same thing. I can't believe they didn't add her. She's been a huge fan favorite from everyone. Like, I think she's a cool character. She's not my favorite Jedi ever, but, like, no, she is neat. You know?
I think she actually might have one of the longest stories in Star Wars, if you think about it.
Yeah?
She was episode 2.5, I guess you would say, from the Clone Wars, all the way up until, you know, The Mandalorian, which is like the sequels, or before the sequels. So she's, you know, been around for like a lot of the Star Wars, technically.
Isn't she even getting her own show?
Yeah, I believe so. It was kind of nuts seeing her in Mandalorian. I was just like, oh wow. I think this is that map. I think this is that map I've never seen before. And of course, guys, if we miss any questions and stuff, be sure to, like, you know, just re-ask and that, and we'll catch up on them and that. He started with Battlefield Bad Company 2. Nice. I played 42 at my friend's back in the day. 1942.
That's a classic. Like, uber classic.
That's why 2042 is called that. I never even thought of that.
It's in reference to it or something?
Well, why else would you? Because the other Battlefield's 2142, right? So
yeah,
it's just a homage to... Didn't even cross my mind. Wow. Yeah.
Hey, everyone's got 1942 to thank for the whole series.
Yep. God, yeah, I played there, but I really got into it with the first Bad Company. My friend rented it, and strangely enough, the thing that really made me love it was the piano music in the menu.
Yeah.
And the destruction. This is that level!
This is it.
Have you played this?
I think we've played this before.
This is that level I was talking about before, that I've never seen it in matchmaking. Wow. It's a really tiny, weird, awkward map, but it's different. Anyways, new match. Be sure to like the stream. Question stuff great. Donations cool, like our pal did earlier, and then subscription. Subscribing is also too. Ugh. Loopy and tired. Gotta get up early tomorrow too. For the Xbox event.
Ooh.
What's my game? Oh, that's his gamer tag. That's fine. We need a Jedi or Star Wars character in Mortal Kombat. That would be interesting. They did it in Soul Calibur, if you didn't know that. The 360 era, every platform had its own. Xbox had Yoda, PlayStation had Darth Vader.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Soul Calibur with the awesome crossovers? Yeah, you call them crossovers.
Wasn't it even in the trailers they were advertising that back in the day?
Yep. It was a big deal. I mean, they didn't really fit into the game, but it was interesting. I don't know, like, it's kind of cool. One of the rumors the other day that they were talking about for Xbox's E3 event was new acquisitions for the company. Talked about a few, but one of them was NetherRealm. So we might actually end up with, if it's true, we don't know yet, Mortal Kombat as an exclusive.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Mortal Kombat's always fun.
Feeling the game.
One of my favorite button mashers.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's legendary, but then you could get crossovers with the Xbox characters, you know, you had a Master Chief in there beaten down with
A fatality for Master Chief. I just imagine he gets on and starts pounding away on dude's face. Like, I don't know.
he could just smash folks. He wasn't, but they had a Spartan in Dead or Alive. And in Killer Instinct they had the Arbiter, which was really cool. I bet the Arbiter could really mess some dudes up in Mortal Kombat.
That'd be neat. Pulls out an energy sword, you know?
Just starts like... That would be a lot of fun. PS5. Yes, I do have a PlayStation 5 as well. I covered Ratchet and Clank recently. The review was up today. I did a comparison video for the visuals and a walkthrough live stream of the entire game a couple days back. And an unboxing of a special press cube that they sent me. It was pretty cool. Did you see that, Kevin? I don't think you saw that.
No, sorry.
You gotta do some Instagram connecting or connecting or something. I feel like I have you on anything, but I won't put pressure on you on the stream.
No.
Anyways, what do you think of the level here?
I like this one. I'm in an ATS, so I'm having a blast. I think this is one of the few maps you can do it for the sequels.
Probably like the only one, right?
It's one in Maze's Castle or something like that.
Oh yeah, well, what's a little awkward? It's more hill, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think.
I actually kind of like this one now. I didn't like it playing locally, but I think it works better in multiplayer. Like, the spawns seem a little bit better. It doesn't seem so tiny. How's my day been? Oh, thanks for asking, Jax. Pretty good. Like, I spent a chunk of it just kind of preparing the stream thing for tomorrow, because I don't want to mess up. A lot of pressure there. And then I got some video stuff edited. The Star Wars video did very well, so I was quite happy about that. And then I went for a walk. Walking seems to be really good for the leg. It makes it feel a lot nicer, but... And then I messaged Kevin where we're doing some Battlefront. It's nice. So Kevin, how was your day?
My day? Well, I'm not at work anymore, so it's wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
No, I just played. It's all good.
Got the early shift then?
Yeah. We're moving warehouses, all that. So pretty heavy stuff. Never done that before.
In big.
Yeah.
And it's not the juice in this time. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You're doing it naturally. Good for you, man. But no, thanks for asking.
Talk about
Jax.
the roided part of my life. No, I'm just playing.
Parts. Yeah, I wish I could find some 3090 parts. My store that I buy parts from for computers, they're not even taking in orders on the 3080 until they can actually get stock for it, like a good amount. Because people apparently go, like, Memory Express is where it is, Kevin, if you know about memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people go there daily in the morning, hoping they might get a graphics card.
Is there still a shortage on that?
Yes, it's bad.
That's so weird. I wonder. Huh.
It's not getting any better. It's like miners and you know, other things that people need the GPUs for. Some gamers, obviously, too. But yeah, it's very hard to get your hands on them. I want that 3090 for the video editing. Gotta get that VRAM, man. But who's contesting this? You see anybody here? There's like 6 of us.
No, I
Who's
don't.
contesting
There's like
me?
5 of us circling.
Oh crap.
Kylo over there.
Give me a hand. He's too dangerous to be kept
I can
alive.
throw a grenade. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even know where he is. He's moving around so much. You think with several of us shooting at his ass, you know, Kylo would be kind of hurting. All it takes is one Wookiee.
Yeah, he took a shot from that bowcaster pretty easy.
Well, then again, mad respect for him just standing there and taking it. That thing is pretty tough. But yeah, you should have been Chewbacca. We could have been doing a duo thing here. Name a more iconic duo than Rey and Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. Oh god. What time does the Xbox showcase start? 11 a.m. MST, 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 EST tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, if you're joining the code stream, I'm doing like a little bit of a pre-show. And we'll have a post-show as well. And then we might lead into the Square Enix event, but I'm not too sure. I am set up for it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to lead into that one as well. But we'll see what we're doing there. So it should be a fun-filled day of Xbox activities. All day. Ha 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 ha. So there won't be any videos tomorrow, by the way, if you're wondering. Going all in on the stream thing. Am I planning on getting the
No, that's
Judgment
pretty cool.
sequel? Sorry, what, Kevin?
Oh, I was just saying that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I hope it is. Oh, Jesus, I almost knock over my gin. That would have been bad. I am planning on covering the sequel to Judgment, which you guys, if you don't know about Judgment, that is a Yakuza spin-off series where you are a hard-boiled detective. You used to be an attorney until you let somebody go because you got them off the hook, and then they killed their girlfriend and you felt responsible for it. Now you solved that over the first game. There's lots of other crap going on too. It's like 20-something hours long? I can't remember how long it was. It was a very long game. Might have been 30 hours. But the sequel's coming out in September, so I'm hoping to cover that one as well. Because I had a lot of fun playing Judgment. We streamed the whole thing on the channel if you want to see what gameplay of it's like, and there's a review too. But a very great game. I'm very much looking forward to the sequel on it. Hope it comes to Game Pass. I don't know if it is, but it would be awesome if that was the case. Hi folks, smiley faces indeed. Oh, there's a lot of questions here. Hi Kevin, enjoy your work, I hope it goes well. For context, Kevin in the chat is different than the Kevin in the game chat.
Even though I have never seen us in the same room together. No.
It's true. Oh, no, you guys were talking in that one stream, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was confusing. There was too much Kevins. Playing which games? What? I'm glad you're looking forward to the stream. I hope it's going to be really good. Like I said, I'm working extremely hard to make sure that it turns out good. I have high hopes for it. Oh, I got shot. Hope you guys are enjoying the Battlefront action, though. Is it difficult to aim in console? I don't really have much of a problem with aiming in consoles, to be honest. I actually find it easier than the keyboard sometimes. There's a lot of sad sounds. I'm just so used to it. Like Halo MCC, I tried to do mouse and keyboard for like 1 minute, and I was like, yeah, no. I'm too well set for proper shooting, you know, with the controller. Especially for like lining up my battle rifle shots in Halo. Gotta have the controller set up for it. Ball. I'm kind of digging this map.
Oh, that's a cool map. Really equal fight right now, too.
Yeah. Oh, it's Kylo Ren cuts me off. Oh, we're losing a little bit of edge. 47 to 33.
I love the thermal detonator in this game.
The thermal detonator. Big booms. Big booms. Okay. I'm being that one character that I killed a lot of people with. I'm also trying to drink a lot of water, because I'm worried my voice is going to die from the streams I've been doing. Because Ratchet and Clank was all day. And then we did like 5.5 hours of like Chivalry yesterday. And that game you gotta scream in it because you're charging into the battlefield. Ooh. We need to capture some positions here. Ow. You like the map yourself? That's good to hear. Is Nintendo and PlayStation on different days? So as far as we know, PlayStation's not doing an event at E3. Apparently they're going to do one maybe later at the end of the month, it was rumored. Because they don't like to be involved with E3 unless they're doing something with like summer games. I haven't really been following the summer games too much. I skipped the Ubisoft Forward today because they were really awful last year, and I got up for them, and I decided I'm not doing that anymore. I just watched the trailers. Saved me hours of my time. And let me sleep too. I mean, they just showed off, like, what? Avatar, the new Rainbow Six, that doesn't really look like Rainbow Six at all, the extraction game. I don't know if you saw that, Kevin.
Isn't it, like, I don't know, another season of Rainbow Six or something? Or is it like its own whole new game or something?
It's a standalone.
It's a standalone? Oh, really?
Yep. It used to be called Rainbow Six Parasite, but obviously with COVID, you know, that doesn't look good. So they had to rename it. And then they tried, I think it was like Rainbow Six Contagion, and then Parasite, and then it's now Extraction. And it's a standalone game based off of the one Halloween mode they did years back.
That Outbreak one?
Yeah.
That was hilariously fun.
Yeah. Maybe that was the codename for it was Outbreak as well, but yeah, now it's Resident Evil, or not, Christ. Sorry, the names are just, Rainbow Six Extraction is now what it's called. It looks, I wasn't too thrilled by it, but we'll see what it's like when it comes out, because I like Siege quite a bit. There's that one, and then Riders Republic, and I think that was about it. I don't know. I mean, the Avatar one too, we already talked about, but see Rey just sit down on the battlefield, or sorry, the battlefront, being all lazy.
Scanning area.
We're capturing command post Orange.
A bad feeling about this, guys.
Are gaining control of the sector. We have to
Yeah,
stop them.
but yeah, the Nintendo one I think is on Wednesday. I think it's like just 40 minutes, so I don't know exactly what they're showing. They showed off the Rabbids game too, the sequel to Rabbids. You saw my latest poll? Oh, what was the poll today? Was it about we're doing a barbecue? I think that was today's poll. If you didn't know, Kevin, I do daily polls. I'll let you.
Yeah, I've actually voted on a couple of them.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I was the
daily
only
polls.
one, me and the few people who thought Morrowind was the best. No.
Oh, yeah, the Elder Scrolls one. Just feeling sour about it.
Yeah. Enough to bring it up, no.
Enough to bring it up. People get like really intense about the polls. It's very surprising. I didn't anticipate that. I find it kind of entertaining though. And then I was talking about like what is it? So I do daily photos too. So the one day I did this like gorgeous picture of like me out in Canmore, and it's got like the big mountain and the gorgeous lake. And it's like my #1 viewed photo last week, and then like of all time, and it has 300 something likes. Yeah, 313 likes. And then I did a lazy picture of me with my hands in my pockets at Xbox from like E3 years ago. And it's got over 500 likes. Like, come on, guys.
Oh.
Like, I'm just like unattentive, hands in my pockets in front of an Xbox sign. And the other one, gorgeous lake, beautiful landscape.
Out in the mountains.
Yeah. Showing the natural, gorgeous beauty of Canada. It's just like, you gotta be kidding me. That was pretty funny. What classic games do we like for nostalgia purposes? I'll go first, I guess. Battlefront 2, I like quite a bit. Strangely enough, I guess, even though, well, actually it's been a long time now, probably Halo 3, COD 4, Gears of War 1. Definitely got a lot of nostalgia for those, because I was like, I think around 12 or something when they were all coming out. Somewhere around there. So, still pretty much youth, but when I was little, Turtles in Time, the original Animal Crossing, Age of Empires 2, Age of Mythology. And probably some other ones, but those ones coming to me right now. Kevin, what nostalgia games do you have?
Oh man, Knights of the Old Republic. I get really nostalgic for that one. StarCraft, like the original one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Age of Empires 2, that one's great. Yeah, the old Star Wars. I don't know, there's a couple, like Republic Commando. I love that one. I haven't played that game in forever too.
My hairstyle tomorrow. I always have the same hairstyle. Lazy. We haven't played it forever. Well, it's never a bad time to get back into it. I guess. But, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's nice to revisit some older games. Sometimes, I think. When you can, right? So are we? Yeah, we're on the defense here. It's a new area. Be sure to like the stream so more people can out. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. And I hope you guys are enjoying our Battlefront action, where I am joined with Kevin here, and we're chatting away and stuff.
Hey.
Yeah. You've been in a couple now, I think.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, it's BB-8 9E. 9E. Oh no. Which games do I like most? I play Halo 3 is my favorite game of all time. I play MCC quite a bit. I'm not working, obviously, streaming in that. I don't really play Valorant though. I've never played Valorant. Who knows? Maybe someday. But yeah, I played that one. Star Trek: The Next Generation on PC, Donkey Kong Trilogy. Oh, that's a good one. Stuff and Filter, Metal Gear. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of people, kind of mentioned those ones. You haven't seen a few of those in a long time, though, those titles. Well, obviously the Star Trek one, but like Siphon Filter and that, I don't think we've had one of those. And like, ooh, even Metal Gear, it's been a long time since we've had... like, I mean, there was Metal Gear Survive, but we don't really talk about that one. Yeah. It was like my first game reviewing for Konami was Metal Gear Survive, and I was like, oh god. This is Metal Gear? I was like, oh god. This is not good. Yeah. Hi folks, welcome. He's gonna say hi. Play Black Ops 2 Zombies, please? I mean, maybe at some point. I do like the zombies in that game to a degree. Some of the maps are great. I am working on trying to set up a Black Ops 1 zombie night with a bunch of people for co-op and chatting. So that one's still, when it happens kind of thing. 'Cause it's hard to, to schedule with other people and stuff for that kind of thing. But it is something in the plans, but there's other games and other plans that I have set up before that happens, if that makes sense. But we are looking at trying to do a zombies night. I might do a solo zombies night at some point too. It's down the road as well, but for now, just stay tuned on that, I guess. It's Rey, the savior of the Republic. The New Republic?
I actually went back a bit ago and played World at War Zombies. That's really fun still.
But if you have Black Ops 1 zombies, it includes the original maps. If you have the Resurrection.
Oh,
pack.
really? That's cool.
Yeah. If you didn't get the Resurrection pack, it's cool. It came with Moon, and it came with the 4 original maps. With the Black Ops 1 weapons, which I think makes it a little bit better. And Mule Kick. And Mule Kick. Yeah, someday we'll set that up, guys, don't worry. You know, when you set up your Series X, it asks for no optional data. Should you accept no or yes? Well, I mean, do what you want to do. You can give them data or you don't have to. It's up to you when you make the choice. This doesn't prevent you from anything if you don't say yes. Unless you're in the preview program, you have to say yes for optimal stuff. Ready for day 2. Oh, day 2 of E3? What are you talking about? Fire games, GoldenEye. Oh yeah, I played GoldenEye back in the day. On the 64. Buddy's Mitchell's house. Apparently the game ran like garbage. I had no idea. But now we have high standards for performance in games. 20 FPS. Imagine playing this at like 20 FPS. People would be freaking, or, you wouldn't notice the difference, but, compared to now, people would be freaking out, right? Yeah. Played every Metal Gear. You hate Survive? That's funny. Vader. I don't think Vader's on this, is he? It's Kylo Ren, I believe, right?
But he wants to be Vader.
He does. He's a Vader wannabe. Should be one of his alt skins, Vader wannabe. I wanna be Vader.
I think he should get mad and smash some computers for extra health, you know?
That was like one of my favorite character traits of him. It's just his freakouts. Did we lose? What happened?
Oh, hey, I was booted to the menu.
Guess the server disconnected? That's weird, guys. Call of Duty Warzone? Yeah, we stream Warzone pretty often. What did I select? I don't think I sent optional data in. No, I don't usually do that. Lost connection. So you're still in the party here?
Yeah, well, I'm looking at all the Stormtrooper and clone helmets right now, but...
Oh yeah, I'm searching for another map then. But yes, I'm somewhat excited for E3. Like I said, I'm co-streaming the Xbox event tomorrow, so, you know, stay tuned, guys. And Fried Pineapple's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's actually see the poll right now. We're having a barbecue event. What food are you bringing? It looks like burgers with 55%. Ribs with 21. And hot dogs with 15? Shame on you. Hot dogs at the best. Fried pineapple slices 6% and chips at 3%. Okay. Okay. Maybe he went back. He went after you? Yeah, that was definitely Kylo Ren there, man. Definitely Kylo. See what we can find here. On Naboo. Oh no.
Nana boo boo.
Nana boo boob. What language is that in this sort of chat, Kevin? Oh my god.
I said booed.
Scandalous, I tell you. The Famicom Metal Gears? That would be interesting. The Famicom. There's been a lot of consoles over the years. I wonder what it would have been like to be around in the Wild West of consoles. You know, you had like Atari, and you had Sega, and you had Nintendo, and then what else was there? There was quite a few groups.
GameCube.
That would be Nintendo.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Yeah, the Nintendo GameCube. But that wasn't even part of that era. That was like 2000s, was the GameCube. I did have one, though. It was good. Very poorly, or sold very poorly, eh? I think it was it the PS1 or the PS2 smacked the Nintendo GameCube around. It was very bad for them. My favorite character playing in a console? That's way too open of a question. Call Kylo Ren emo boy. Well, he does have a bit of an angst. I mean, you probably would if you were a kid in his situation too. You know, your uncle tries to kill you in your sleep, and probably causes psychological damage. And you know, you've got an evil clone that somehow survived. You had to play the Fortnite event to learn why. This is kind of like...
But that was a thing?
Being creepy. Yeah, they revealed why Palpatine was returning or whatever in Fortnite as a game event.
Oh, wow.
You had to play Fortnite to know what happens in Episode 9. God, that movie was just atrocious. I won't watch it again. I can't bring myself to.
I was too big on the sequels. I know it's like... A lot of people say that, but yeah, I don't know. Like the whole Luke trying to kill his nephew in his sleep, like, oh, why would he do that? You know,
kind of makes sense from a PTSD perspective. I'll defend The Last Jedi. I think that's the best Star Wars film, if that makes sense. Like if you take it out of the context of the series and you look at it as like a movie, as like art and cinema, it's actually really interesting. And like,
well, that's
yeah.
The thing I always thought with like the sequels is that they're great visual movies, and like the battles are like really cool. Like everything about it is awesome to watch with that storyline, man. Rey figuring out Force persuasion in 3 attempts, you know, like.
4 was not 4. 7 was basically a remake of 4.
Well, yeah. The series, Force Awakens is the Death Star blowing up, but it's Star Killer base, way bigger, and the Last Jedi was the Hoth battle. It's just they saved it for the end of the movie because they knew that was like the best part of Empire Strikes Back.
See, I think the issue with those would have probably been not having a clear directional vision. Like either JJ should have handled all of them, or Ryan, I think it's Ryan. I'm trying to think of his name. Did the second one. He should have either handled all of them, or they should have kept with the original plan for having a director for each of them instead of bringing back Abrams, and they should have had Trevor, whatever his name, do the ninth one. Because even his script was more interesting than what Abrams did. His was like so... I just don't want that guy touching any other beloved properties anymore. I just can't stand it. Like, he does not get them. He just makes everything splashy, and he throws lens flares everywhere.
Yeah, I just thought they could have did a more in-depth story. I remember when that first movie came out and people were like, what? They were like, oh, well, it's because Rey's a female. I was like, no one cares that Rey's a female.
No, not at all.
Give her a good story to work with.
She's a great actress, too.
Oh, she's an awesome actress.
I think there's a lot of talent and stuff there, but they didn't... It's just weird that you would do a new trilogy of Star Wars films and you wouldn't write them all at once. You know? Like, you wouldn't have a story set. They winged it. It's like one of the most classic franchises in cinema history.
Oh, and I thought Kylo was so cheesy. I remember I went to the movies with my girlfriend, my buddy, and his girlfriend, and we were sitting beside each other because we were so looking forward to this movie. And when Kylo Ren took off his helmet, we both snickered. Like, we laughed. Like, he's a good actor. I just didn't picture him as the evil Sith Lord, you know? Like,
yeah, he usually plays the good guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For a lot of things. Hi, folks. You can play as Darth Maul in this game. Really didn't get Battlefront. Oh no, it's its own thing too. It definitely plays like Battlefield, but in this, so it's pretty cool. Clone Wars era, yes, we're doing Naboo, where he screams Kenobi dying. What one's that? All my training has led to this, yes. Where am I from? We're from Canada. And since it is the beginning of the level still, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions, stuff, great. Donations, cool. Subscribing's awesome. And sorry to cut you off, Kevin, but go back to where you were at. Sorry.
Oh, no, I think that was about it. Laughing at Kylo Ren. No. That's it.
I think as a character, though, he kind of makes sense. During his family heritage and that. But it's just like... those movies, they're just all over the place.
I guess. Could have made him more menacing, though. Like, you didn't want to mess up with Vader, man. He was going to choke you out in front of everyone just to make sure they knew. But Kylo Ren, he just smashed your computer a little bit, you know? Like.
He does kind of act like Anakin does.
A little bit, yeah. But I don't hear him complaining about sand. That would have been a great callback.
That would have been fun on Jakku. Just picks up sand and he's just like...
I hate this.
I hate this.
Coarse and rough.
No.
Gets everywhere.
I hate this. I can't explain why, but I don't like it. And he just like lets it down. Or he could have just been like, Jakku, the sand planet? No thank you. Jakku, the sand planet. I love the one line from The Last Jedi where it's like, I think it was like the prince or whatever did his cameo, and he's like, they're on crate, and he like picks up the thing, he's like licks it, and he's like, salt. It's just like, oh my god, man. It's just so random. But yet, kind of fit into the scene. It was a good tension breaker. Yeah.
Best scene of The Last Jedi? The blue milk. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that looked like some good stuff.
Oh, come on. The best scene, though, probably is when Luke Skywalker comes out of nowhere and he's all...
I know, yeah.
That was beautiful. Like, that was just... You know, it's all quiet, and... It was nice in the theater to witness that, actually. Like, Luke finally decides to get off his ass and coming up everybody. And it's all quiet, and he's just like, whoa, look at this guy. And then they filmed it sort of like, it's a mirroring of something Last Samurai or something, but it's a very famous like samurai film that they mirrored basically perfectly between Kylo and Luke Skywalker.
Last Samurai, cool. That's the one with Tom Cruise, right? Running around?
No, I don't think. I think it's an older film, but Last Samurai, I think it's the Tom Cruise one. Right. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. Sucker punched by a clanker. You know it. Come on, Meme Flake. I like you liking my achievements every day, but this is getting ridiculous. He's done now. It happens every day, guys. It's just a regular thing. And it's been happening since I wasn't even that like big on YouTube. I think he's been liking my achievements once a day. For like... When did the Xbox One come out? 2013? for like 7 years or 8 years straight. Every day he likes all of my achievements.
Love to see it.
I don't know who he is though. But without
Your
fault,
secret admirer.
every single day. It's dedication. I really appreciate it actually.
Now, does a clone kill a droid, or does he disable and destroy it? Like, do you really have a kill count for killing clankers?
I mean, there's probably like a tracker thingy that they all have that keeps track of their kills. Don't they like kind of flaunt that off to one another usually in like the Bad Batch and the Clone Wars? Are the clones all like proud of their kills and stuff usually?
Yeah. I just could you be in a room and tell them that you never really killed anything? No.
I mean, I guess so. Like, do clones... Like, they just kill robots, right? Like, do they kill other things?
Right?
Like, they kill monsters. That might count. That's hard to, that's hard to figure out. How many blue t-shirts do I have? Quite a few. So oh, come on, Meme Flake. Enough with the goddamn achievement likes today. It's driving me crazy. It's like, it stops and then he, like, finds another one. It's killing me. Anyways. Blue shirts. So I got the one shirt for Christmas. It was like with the Yeti on it. And I really liked it, and it was responded to well in the stream. So I went to where it was bought. It's like an Old Navy shirt. And it was on sale because Christmas was over. And I got like 3 of them for like, I think it was $6 each. Which is like an insane deal because they're super cozy and comfy. And then I got this one, which is like the V-neck, because people love the V-neck, obviously. And then I got a red shirt too, and it was really cheap. I think it was like $20 for everything. It was crazy. I use them. This is just what I sleep in, so it's not like I wear this every day. But yeah, I've got my Yeti shirts. They're very soft and comfy for sleep, and very light too, so they don't weigh a lot and don't make me sweat to death like wearing my Xbox onesie does.
Should do PJ night.
PJ
streams. Yeah.
That would be fun. I usually, like, during the winter I'll wear the Xbox onesie from time to time, but, during the summer it's just way too hot. Way too hot indeed. The epitome of Star Wars fandom. Indeed, folks. And make sure you're watching live as well, guys, so we know the number counts and stuff too. It's very helpful. If you're not, sometimes YouTube can slip. Anyways, how are we doing here on the battlefield? We're losing a bit. Is it weird that I find this map kind of boring? It feels very...
I just remember this one came out in the beta.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Yeah. Played it a million times, that's all.
And then I remember, like, there's a lot of doves here, but in the beta there was like 4 times as many doves. It was ridiculous. It was like the John Woo movie. If you guys know who John Woo is. He likes doves. Lots of doves. Those damn clankers. We gotta come back here. Yeah, comfy clothes are nice. I don't, nice. They're like something comfy when it's, when you gotta stream for a while too. It's nice to have that. My next upgrade is probably like a nicer chair, I would say. So I got some better back support, but I'm trying to up my stream game a bit. We've got guests I talk to as well. Kevin here. Yeah. Oh, damn, man. Could I be the Wookiee? No. We need to get like some edge on these guys. Well, we're 31, 37. We're coming back a little bit, it looks like. Like, actually, if I had to think about it, this game doesn't really have too many great maps in it, does it? Like, truly great maps that you, like, remember in that. I would say
like
Yavin.
Kashyyyk.
Yeah, Kashyyyk's great. Yavin's great. Geonosis isn't really an amazing level. I mean, Geonosis is cool, but... I wouldn't say is a very good level. This one is okay, I'm kind of tired of it. And the sequel ones, so-so. I'm just trying to think like, you know, like all the big levels in this one. There are some really cool smaller levels though, because I think we were doing some heroes versus villains at the end of the stream last time.
Hoth.
Hoth, yes, Hoth is beautiful.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right there. Hoth is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. What a, especially with the two versions, you can do like, I want to say it's like sunrise and then like a dark kind of snowy one. Beautiful level. Oh, Wookie got shot. Next upgrade's a chair as well, yeah. Use the acid launcher when playing as the assault class? Oh, that actually would be pretty helpful. I've always been wondering that. It's like, you know, for my weapons, can I have something other than like the shotgun? Or not the shotgun, the detector gun. You know what I mean, Kevin? Like, is there another option instead of the thing that like highlights people?
You know, to be honest, I've never even looked. I've had this since the game came out.
I've never, like, because I was playing the other stream and I was like, I wish I had literally anything other than that. And I've never really, like, looked to see if you could change it or not. And I don't know if you can.
You think it would be a specialist thing?
Yeah. At E. Okay, well, we've got 3 positions. We need to hold B down, though. Oh, come on, the guy cut my ass up. Chinos, this is the only bad map. I'd say Camino isn't too great either. I find that one kind of bland.
Scarif.
Scarif? Well, I don't know if that one counts, because they just ported that over from the first Battlefront.
Actually, no, Jakku. You were complaining about it earlier. Jakku is the worst map.
Yeah, Jakku is the worst map in this game, yeah. Absolute worst map in this. Absolutely terrible, though. I want to be Obi-Wan. Hello there. See, Kevin, you didn't do a single one this whole stream. You were hyping it up pre-stream.
Oh, yeah. I'm lacking on these quotes.
Yeah. Let everyone down.
I did do it. Used to say people gonna die.
It felt forced and unnatural, Kevin. Oh, god damn it. The acid launcher is a DOT damage over time weapon. I would assume so, right? You think a new Star Wars racer game would be cool? Yeah, that'd be fun. They ported over Episode 1 Racer not too long ago. On all the platforms. Kind of enjoyable. I don't know if that would really, like, who would work on that, though, gameplay-wise. Like, I feel like your profits would be kind of minimal on it, if that makes sense. I think that one only worked because it was, like, a smaller budget game, and people were hyped as hell for anything Star Wars Episode 1 time. I don't know, I think we're gonna see a lot of really cool Star Wars projects, though, especially since LucasArts is now just, like, freely licensing it. But we're gonna see a lot more good ones. I mean,
that is cool. I feel like there's a lack. Sorry.
No, there's definitely a lack, and that was because EA had the license exclusively, and they kept canceling and not working on games. And they had a change in their execs, where the new execs didn't want to deal with Star Wars, and they were like, we spent like billions on this, and we don't want to work on it. Which sucks, obviously.
Yeah. I just remember for like the original Xbox, there were so many different games. Commando, Academy, Outcast, you know.
Bounty
Old
Hunter,
Republics.
Yeah, Racing. Yeah. That was because they were openly licensing it, and LucasArts was making their own games, right?
Yeah.
Whereas EA had the exclusive license, and they put out just Battlefront, I think, over the whole time. Battlefront 1 and 2, Squadron, and Fallen Order. So they put out like 4 Star Wars games over their tenure of like 10 years or something. That's ridiculous. Has Halo Infinite got any new information yet? The Halo Infinite information will come out tomorrow. I mean, there's probably leaks up for it, but your info on Halo Infinite is going to be during the show tomorrow. It's not too long now, guys. And don't forget, I will be co-streaming, so you can go and you can do a notification thingy on the video right now to catch the stream and all that. I heard Kevin heard it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I think I cut you
I could
off there.
just.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna make the joke. I could see for the Halo Infinite announcement, they just like walk up to the podium and they're like, "One more year,"
One
and
more
they'll
year.
walk away. Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm not getting too excited for it, is because I don't really trust their release dates anymore. I just, like, huge Halo fan, right? But I just, like, don't
Yeah.
really believe them because of that delay. But we'll see. You know, I'll obviously cover it. Lots of Halo coverage. Should be fun to review and all that as well. When the time comes, whenever that may be. In 15 years. Yeah. Playing through Halo the first time on MCC? Oh. Halo is multiplayer as stupid as CODs? What are you talking about, man? It's like the most competitive multiplayer, well done action. Psh. Don't be mad because you're getting smoked by people that have been playing it for 15 years. But no, I really do love Halo, and I still play, like I said, MCC's like the one game I play when I, you know, I'm not working or streaming or something. I just sit there and I get some MCC in when I can. Love it. And the Super Battle Droid's eating bullets. I was gonna say eating lead, but we shoot lasers. He's supposed to be ugly, the Gravemind. That's the point of him. Been thinking of a Star Wars racing game. Oh! Hello there.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this too, Mr. Kenobi. Oh. Yo, are you Anakin so we can go pal around together?
Here we go.
I don't think he is, guys.
Just do the cheesiest jokes. The stream will make a fine addition to your collection, you know.
I think we gotta be Grievous for that, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, this Super Battle Droid is like a little bit away from me and I can't quite kill him. He seems like glitchy, like I cut him and he just doesn't die. Like, he almost killed me. Then again, when I play the Super Battle Droid, I'm pretty good like that too, so makes sense.
Find yourself in a delicate situation.
Hahaha. Yeah, I'm only like a 2 kill streak as Obi-Wan. This is heartbreaking. You're breaking my heart, Battlefront 2. You're going down a path of which I'm not winning. Oh, we're boarding? Oh, that sucks. Eat the boarding enemies.
Mindful of your surroundings.
Saw this one meme. It was Anakin with his legs cut off and is on fire, and Padme, who is sad, who will die.
Who will die? Oh, I get it. Who will die? It's a spite that kept him alive. Actually, there was a great Battlefield meme from the other day, where it's like, pre-order, do it! Pre-order the Battlefield. And then Anakin was in there, he's like, I know I shouldn't! And it's got like the user reviews for Battlefield 5 beside him, and then the pre-order for Battlefield on the other side, and he's like, I know I shouldn't.
You don't need to be a Jedi to know what those droids are up to.
Nightmare fuel. Well, I mean, back in the day, Halo 2 looked really good. I mean, if you weren't around for that time, like, he looked creepy back then.
A bunch of clankers destroy our
But
ship.
time passes, and then old graphics look silly. Oh, you never played it, just watched the stream. Well, then you should be seeing some top-notch Halo gameplay. Except when I play at 120 FPS, because then I'm way better too. Because you know, Kevin, I get locked to 60 FPS when I stream. But I play Halo 120 usually, so it means it's like, you know, half as fast when I go to stream it. It feels like a snail's pace. It does, like, I cannot react to, like, anything as fast as I normally can. Sucks.
The last time we played Halo, doing pretty good.
Yeah, but still. You're doing better. Anyways, new area, guys. Be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Question stuff great. Subscribing's awesome, and donations are cool too. Hope you guys are having fun on the Battlefront. Actually been a pretty successful Battlefront stream. It might be our most successful yet, I'm thinking. Metrics looking good, Kevin.
Love to see it.
As do I. Ow. Smoked. you ever play as the Republic Commandos on this?
Yeah, I really like them.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
I
if you
thought
get the
that
right
was a
spot.
really cool ad.
Mm-hmm. It also canyon-fied them, too. Because technically they weren't part of the canyon, or canon after the, oh god, it's Darth Vader when he's got his street clothes on. He's just like one of
Oh, it
us.
would be neat. It'd be cool if they did a second game to Republic Commando. I remember they like left such a cliffhanger in that first game, and then nothing was ever done with it.
And there's been a lot of rumors of somebody may be doing something new. They keep saying the Coalition on Xbox, but I don't think they're handling it. There was another rumor that there might be like a similar inspired kind of sequel, but we haven't seen that yet, so I don't know if that was true. Yeah. The showcase is today because you're at 1 AM. It's still 11 here, but yeah, the Xbox Showcase event is in about 12 hours actually, right? I got killed pretty easily. If it's at 11 and it's 11 now, it's just under 12 hours away. Hype up, guys. Hype up. Hi, folks. Welcome. Execute Order 66. Execute
Order 66. You gotta find the Jedi players.
Yeah. Jedi are now an enemy of the Republic. Although we kind of
I
need
love
them
that he
otherwise.
announced that.
What?
Well, I was just thinking, I love in the movies how he announces that in the Senate. Not a single guy in that went like, really? The Jedi? You know?
The Protectors, the guys who...
Yeah, they betrayed you? Like,
Well,
no one's questioning this?
was it Organa there and Padme were kind of like... You know, they weren't too happy when that was announced. 'Cause weren't they... Oh no, because it was like... Yeah, they said by, you know, democracy's falls by the whatever.
Yeah, this is how democracy dies, with thunderous applause.
Yeah, see, they weren't too happy about it. There could have been other groups that we didn't see, you know, just wait till they do the 90th Star Wars side story and we can learn that,
Ooh.
you know, Kylo, or Kiro Kokoko of the whatever Federation was like, I will not stand for this, and he pulled his society out of the thing. It's gonna be a hardcore political thriller.
People thought.
The ET people. Oh yeah, they had the ET folks in there, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's funny. They probably didn't. They probably phoned home. It's okay to dodge. Too lazy to dodge, man. All this work, you gotta like roll around. Guy wants me to dodge, man. Look, I'm dodging. Like Dogecoin. I have a feeling that we're going to lose this area. Where are we even fighting for? What is this hallway? I'm gonna go somewhere else. It's a terrible hallway to die in. Like, I've never even seen, like, a backup in that hallway. Like, there's this hallway right here. This is completely empty over here. Ouch, Chewbacca just got wasted. Or that might just be a Wookiee. There we go, I rolled hard, guys. Long live the glorious Empire and Palpatine. You know it.
You rebel scum.
Rebel scum. Sorry if we miss any questions, guys. Don't be afraid to re-ask. Oh, we're gonna lose, man. We are getting torn up.
It's hard to defend the cruiser on the Republic side.
It is. We did not defend those reactor cores. Nope. That was a soul-crushing, depressing defeat. Wow, I think this is one of the first times I've seen a non-Jedi character in first. It's like a droid. How am I getting to level 50, guys? My hope is, Kevin, that eventually, if I do enough of these streams, I'll hit level 50. And I'm at level 41 and a half.
Yeah, slowly grinding your way there.
It takes forever. Like, I have played so many matches of this game. So many hours. Actually, I could look this up on the Xbox app, can't I? I can see how much time I put into this. We have the technology, guys. At least I think we do. It's not showing up on my things. Let's my game. Sorry, I've got like
Oh
a
boy,
bazillion
original.
games. Takes a while to load. Alright, what were you saying?
Just original trilogy. Stormtroopers.
No, man, this is Rogue One.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
This is Scarif. See how many hours I have here. I've got 6 days and 11 hours, and I'm not close to level 50. That sucks.
Rookie numbers, bro.
Rookie numbers. How many hours do you have in this? Probably more,
No,
right?
maybe. I don't know.
I feel like you guys are more hardcore about this one than I am. I want to believe that's true. Anyways, new match. Be sure to like the stream. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribe is awesome. Hope you guys are having fun. Huzzah. Ooh. Yeah, gaining reinforcements. You gotta stop those nasty rebels from stealing our Death Star plans. You know, a lot of people work on that station.
Yeah. Well, we can't let them figure out about that one exhaust hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, we don't know why the guy put it up there, but he must have had a good reason. God, what a silly thing to explain from Star Wars. Why that? Like, why did that need to get explained? You know what I
I'd love
mean?
to hear from the architect that, like, if you don't have that hole, the AC doesn't work properly, so...
Well, he's in the movie. He's in this one. That's, what's her name's father is the architect.
Yeah. It gets wasted at the beginning of the movie.
I thought it was like halfway through. It's a long movie, so I can see why you would cut off the beginning of it. It takes a while to get going.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like halfway through that he, like, bites the dust. Nice. What a legendary architect, too, you know? Being the guy who built the Death Star. Like, can you imagine the logistics of having to make something that big?
Yeah, it would be insane.
Like, it would take you years of planning to put that together. The different layers, the different places. Probably have a lot of interior decorators. I bet there was a lot of fights between him and Tarkin about, like, you know, the feng shui of the route.
Yeah,
Can't
you got
put a coffee machine here. God damn it, Tarkin. Takes too much
the
energy.
appropriate amount of washrooms on certain levels. No.
Yep. A lot of logistics. No rebels spared. Evan, pop out some one-liners from the clones for us.
Just like the simulations. No.
You're sending in the supers. I guess we're in the wrong era for that.
Quote from this game. We weren't expecting special forces. No.
Ooh. Look at you all modern Battlefront.
Ooh.
I'm more into the classics. See, I don't think this one has an up ground area. Like, I don't believe it has like a ship battle. I think it just ends when we lose. There's only 2 shared bathrooms on the Death Star. You know how hard it would be to get to those? Like how long it would take? Actually, I wonder
The
what travel's
lineups?
like in that.
Especially after taco night.
It's Taco Tuesday. But on a Friday. God, I love the Lego movie. Ah, fun times.
Imagine showing up for work and you're in the wrong hemisphere.
Yeah, they're wrong. Those must be some long ass elevators though to go from like the bottom to the top. Like, you'd probably, like, they would have to have, like, multiple shoots going up and down at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, a logistics nightmare. That guy is an incredible architect putting that together. Like, no wonder they had to fly out to that one planet to get him. They're like, you're the only one. Like, what was his expertise for they needed him to come and do that? Like, was he known in the galaxy for being the guy that could design giant moon bases? Like, that was his thing?
Yeah, what university do you have to go to take that course in there? No.
Seriously. Like, that must have been just, like, colossally intense. Getting a half a bill for that cruiser if you let them destroy it. For the cruiser. Hi, folks. Welcome. Waving. We're fighting hard. I see that comment. Coincidentally, we did not have that last match. We lost badly. This doesn't mean we won't stop trying. Although I think we're losing pretty badly here, too. No, it's 11:34. So. Bad grenade. It's Lando. He's on the beach. Oh, damn. What class do you use in this?
Assault, generally.
So do I. I don't think I've seen too many people use the other classes at all.
I do like the specialist class in this, though.
Yeah.
Tried to get into the heavy, but I'm just not good with it.
Is the weapon too slow for you?
Yeah.
Be the death troop. So do you know what gives us the ability to use point or characters really cheap? Like, I don't know what match it is, but sometimes when I play, my super battle droids only cost 150 points instead of like 1500.
I think that's like certain events for it, like a double XP in Battlefield or something. They'll have like heroes are like only 10% the cost or something like that.
I've seen that, but I've also seen times where it's just those guys specifically and not, you know, like heroes or anything. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know, I pump out the droid, or not the droidicas, but the super battle droids.
Super battle droids are cool. I like all the jet troopers flying around.
I find it kind of silly to be a jet trooper. I can't do it, but it is neat to see others kind of flop around and do that, though.
Like right now I'm rocking the Death Trooper.
Oh, they're so powerful in this, the Death Troopers. Like, I'm doing that too. I'm all Sandy as well. Is your character all Sandy?
Yeah. You do one roll move and you're covered in sand.
Nice little touch. Ah, I got smoked as a Death Trooper. We can't let the rebels win. You're damn right. Can I stream Star Trek Online sometimes? I was thinking of doing a video for Star Trek Online. I don't know if I would do a stream of it, though. I feel like it's too niche. Well, we'll see.
I actually
But
played a lot of that one.
did you?
Yeah. You
How
get
was
your
it?
own, I had a lot of fun with it. The ship combat's a lot more in detail from the ground combat. It's actually kind of really cheesy being on the ground, but I like seeing some of the planets and that. But I did it from the old original trilogy, which was really, well, not even trilogy, what am I saying? Like the old original series, like the 60s, and you go in and you fly around on your own ship, you can name it and everything.
TOS era, as I like to call it, those old scientists.
Yeah.
If you've
Oh,
seen
it's
Lower
cool.
Decks.
You end up like sacrificing yourself for the Enterprise, but the time agents, I can't remember what they're called, but they pull you out and they take you to like next generation timeline sort of thing, and that's how you start.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I might do a video on it sometime. My favorite story from that one is seeing it at E3 with a bunch of other games, and I was like, this looks terrible in the console. And they used all of my articles for the other games they had, like, 'cause I saw like 4 other games there, and I wrote like 3 positive ones and then just like 1 negative one about the Star Trek. I was like, this looks terrible. Because it looked really bad on the console.
No, it's not the craziest graphics. I remember sitting there, I was playing it, and my cousin came over the one time. He was like, literally almost the same thing. He was like, that looks really bad. And I was like, well, I'm having fun.
And the thing was, they only showed us like the ground combat.
Yeah, the ground combat's really cheesy. I just sit there with my phaser beaming on him, running in a circle, you know.
Yeah. But like I said, I might download sometime, guys, to do a video on it, because I've done a lot of games on here. Why do I start all my videos with "this is"? I don't know.
Ultimate catchphrase. No.
I'm always like, "this is blah 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 blah." I guess it's just to introduce the game. It's better than, "Hey guys, why don't you come in and be sure to like the video, and you know, if you're not subscribed, you should be subscribed, and don't forget to ring that bell, everybody." And
Whoever comments the most, I'll show up to your birthday.
yeah. I don't know, I could do a long opening segment, but I just kind of introduce the game and get right into the specs right away. It's probably just habit. Gotta remember, I usually film like games in batches, so I put like 5 or 6 in a row or something sometimes. Wow. Do the best I can with what I've got, man.
I always feel like we're doing really good in these matches, and then I look up and we're losing.
Well, we're killing people.
Yeah.
We're not, like, playing the objective, though. I'm on an 8-player kill streak here, but I haven't really captured much.
Got into a fist fight with Leia and lost.
Mm-hmm. Damn right we can't let the rebels win. How am I enjoying Battlefront? I love it. It's great. I've always enjoyed it. Even at the beginning when people were hating on it, I thought it was fun. What do you think, Kevin? What are your overall thoughts on this?
I don't know, it's pretty fun. I kind of like the first one they did a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people can take too many hits in this game. Maybe I just need to shoot straight more. The other one, I felt like it was 1, 2, 3, they were dead, yeah.
To be fair, you are a stormtrooper.
Ooh. And I like that one DLC for the other one where you were flying through the trenches trying to blow up the Death Star.
Oh, that was so much fun when we played that.
That
The
was
Death
so
Star
cool,
trench
man.
run.
Yeah. I never got to blow it up, actually. There was the one time I was flying up to it, and I thought, okay, I'm going to blow this up. And I was thinking that, like, you just fly to a certain point, and then it would do the cinematic.
Ooh.
So I thought, okay, as I get close to it, I'm going to fire my photons, or whatever it's called, my rockets, or whatever the hell, and, like, make it feel like I blew up the Death Star. So as I was flying up, I saw the finish point, and I fired them. And then when I flew past it was like, all right, get ready to fire your missiles. And I was like, what? No way. Like, I already shot them. And, like, I tried to do, like, a looped around circle, and I crashed into the trench. And it was embarrassing. I felt really bad. I
You let down the entire Rebel Alliance.
Oh, I blew it, man.
There was no other films afterwards. You ended it all.
Right? I feel like I was one of those nerds who failed and then came in and finished the job, you know?
Well, Luke's always picking up after you guys.
Right? Not using the Force, not computers. Doesn't trust technology.
I mean, if you saw what happened to his father. Long live the stream in the Empire. You're damn right. Oh, that's funny. I always liked the Bespin DLC. It was gorgeous. Yes, gorgeous.
That one was neat, yeah.
And they made a pretty good Jabba's Palace map.
I just remember the hero markers were always in the same spot, so if you learned where they were, you could just camp them.
I hated that.
Be the hero 24/7.
That totally took away any skill of, like, earning it. Like, it was even worse than, like, map control in Halo, because it really wasn't map control, it's just, like, complete dumb luck, kind of. God, that actually drove me crazy. So we're not really coming back. We gotta hold D down, I think. Gotta grab some of that D. Firmly.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, you know it. It's Luke Skywalker in his Hoth gear on a desert. And did you notice that we've got the... I think it's the sunsetting part of this level. Usually it's... there's two versions. It's like a day map and then like a sunsetting level.
That's
Isn't
neat.
sunrise.
Didn't really notice that till you pointed it out.
Yeah, the lighting changes a bit. A lot darker here compared to the day one where it's a little more glowy.
Successor joined the battle. Another rebel to defeat.
Huh. Oh, look at that sad at.
Just thought it'd be neat if they had like a map effect where if the battle goes on for a while, the sun sets on you or something like that.
That happens in Hardline.
Does it really, huh?
Yeah, there's one map where it starts at night and then as the map goes on it becomes daytime. Where a storm happens over time. They do little bits like that. I'm excited for like the Battlefront 3 though. We should be able to probably at least double the player count, I would imagine. Have bigger maps.
Isn't it only 20 on 20 matches in this game?
Yep.
I think they could up that incredibly. You got Battlefield cranking it up to 128, like...
Oh, definitely. Apparently though for this one it's because of the different hero characters, the ships and stuff. Which kind of maybe sounds like an excuse too. The Empire shall fall. I don't know, man. We're on the bad guy side right now. Well, we're the good guys from our perspective.
From my point of view, the rebels are you.
It's true. These are technically indoctrined troops, aren't they? Trying to keep the galaxy safe.
I don't know, you got me thinking. I thought the Empire was more of a volunteer army. What do I know?
I think they were conscription, weren't they?
Yeah, that could be it.
Hey, it was
First
probably
Order
good.
training their soldiers from birth just to have them betray them.
That would suck. I've given you everything. Have I ever done a office setup tour video? No. So a lot of people actually asked for that, believe it or not. I'm planning to, once I finish setting up the room, which I keep saying, but seriously, there's like an area in front of me where I want to put in like a shelf and redo it. And then I will do a fun tour. I redid the shelves on the walls, I added nanoleafs, I redid the area where the TV is, the stand, I added some extra shelves. Really coming together, actually. I gotta put some LED light strips up. It's actually really nice, but yeah, no, there's one more area I gotta revamp, and then eventually I'll do a tour thing, which will be riveting. I did change up my review shelf though. I took out the Tomb Raider leopard I got from the Shadow of the Tomb Raider reveal event, and I put in the Kool-Aid Man plushie. Yeah, Kevin, I've got a giant Kool-Aid Man.
That's awesome.
It's big. It's like the size of... bigger than my head, actually. Yeah.
Get a little "oh yeah" plaque under him or something.
Oh. Kind of expected, though. Battlefront 1 looked better based on graphics? Oh, no. Oh, heavens no. Go replay Battlefront 1 or watch my video on Battlefront 1. That game looks rough. That was like 720p, no anti-aliasing or anything. Oh. It was a rough one. Or was it 900p? It looks really rough these days. This one looks much, much better. Much, much, much better. Level 56. I wish leveling your main level was as easy as it is leveling your side levels. I think my assault class is like a level 103 or something.
That's pretty decent.
And then my main level is like 42 and a half. Like, what the hell, you know? Give me some of that double XP. I mean, this game's so old, it should be permanent double XP anyways right now. I don't think they update it anymore anyways, right? It's Yoda. Oh, we made a bit of a comeback here.
Sure looks like we're dunking on him right now.
Yeah, I'm killing Yoda. I killed Yoda as a Death Trooper. It's Leia, she's hurting. Somebody beat her face down. I just punched her out.
Then you did what I could not. No.
I'm not afraid to beat down the princess. Okay, so
Death Troopers are pretty good.
they're so powerful in this. You can heal, you can do a rapid fire, you can throw a good grenade. Even your regular shots are strong. Okay, we've almost turned the tides. We just gotta keep the score on our side and keep holding these positions. Yeah, no, the visuals in this one are way better than the first Battlefront. Like, just you're thinking a little bit with nostalgia, I think. Because these ones really, like, they look fantastic. Aside from the pop-in, but, you know, they look incredibly more detailed. Like, it looks rough playing the old Battlefront. Like, really rough.
It would be cool to go back and do an old Walker Assault, though.
I guess. I mean, you can do a stream
People
out
even
of it,
play
though.
it.
Just not enough people. Like, you can find a match on it, but only one match.
Yeah.
I did, like, I do videos basically all the time where I play older games, right? So I did one on that one. I could find a match. It's an Ewok! It's Luke. I'm scared. The reason you don't like the Empire is because they remind you of the Nazis. That's a fair reason not
Isn't
to like
that
the
kind of what they're based off of, though? Like, even the
100%.
uniforms and that? Yeah.
100%. That's, I think, kind of the joke. Excited for E3? Yes, I am too. Don't forget, guys. I'll be co-streaming the event tomorrow. You'll watch it alongside me, and hopefully my voice won't have died. Huzzah! I was pretty brutal talking for, like, long periods of time. Like, rest up and do my voice exercises.
Yeah.
Death Trooper. Ah, they're turning the tide again on us, Kevin. What's going on?
Really close match again.
Oh, they just started
Well, I do
pummeling
think
us.
we
We're
gotta
losing.
take this.
Take positions. We need E.
Oh, man.
God damn it. Come on, guys. The Empire needs us to do better.
Oh, we failed. Commander's gonna get choked out by Vader now. No,
Sucks to suck.
sucks to see.
They stole our plans. No. What am I looking forward to tomorrow? I don't know. Probably some video games. The full reveal for Halo. You know, maybe some surprises would be fun. Maybe a studio purchase or two would be cool. You know, stuff like that. I just want to be surprised. That's my biggest thing. You know, something genuinely that I didn't see coming. It takes like 3 matches per level. Crazy. Absolutely
Have you
crazy.
leveled much since we started?
No, I'm still at 41 and a half. I'm not even at 42 and a
Wow.
half. I'm 41 and a half. Agonizing. Oh, damn, look what we got here.
Oh, no way, Hod. I have not played this map enough.
Yep. I wonder what version of Hoth. It's so beautiful with like the snowfall and stuff. Ah, gorgeous. I love snow in video games and it's underused.
Oh, but we're rebels. I love being in the walkers.
Yeah, I love me a good snow map. It'll be the Ewoks. Who's ready to rumble?
Think Ewoks are cold on Hoth?
I wouldn't think so. They're pretty furry, right?
Yeah.
Like, it makes more sense than them being on, like, a desert planet where they would, like, sweat to death. Can't wait for Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's great. High hopes for Avatar. Probably the only one. Like, it looks cool, but yeah. I'll have a review for it someday. I mean, I work pretty closely with Ubisoft, so at some point I'll review Avatar when it comes out. But it's a long way away. Oh, snow in the day. Lovely. Gonna like wake up like tired or something. I get up in, let's see, events at 11. I can actually get to sleep in a little bit, which is good. So it'll be at like 10. I want to do like a bit of a pre-show.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyways, it's a new match. Be sure to like the stream. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. Hope you guys are having fun. And I guess a reminder, in case you didn't know, we're joined by
Kevin. How do you do?
yeah, you gotta throw a reminder in, otherwise they think you're just like
Yeah.
figment of their imagination.
You're just talking to yourself. No one can even hear me. No.
It's like an AI friend. Someday I'll be able to program an AI to talk to while I stream.
Ooh.
That'd
You
be easy.
are number one, Sky Captain. No.
You're damn right. Now, who did you say was the greatest again? Damn. The
I think
360.
you should get that like overhyped for tomorrow. You know, like Sunday, Sky Captain, E3 Live.
Oh, I don't need to. I got you right here doing that.
Yeah.
That was really good. Don't forget, guys, I'm co-streaming tomorrow. Be there or be square. And then bingo on Thursday. Just kidding.
Ooh.
Wonder how
I
you
want
would
to see
even
you
manage
live
it.
stream bingo, man.
That would be funny. Like I said, someday I'd like to do more weird ones, like a board games night stream would be fun or something, but gotta build up the audience first.
A risk stream. I still think that would be hilarious.
That would
See who
take
gets mad
way
when they're
too long.
eliminated.
It would be cool, but I could just see that, like, I mean, if you get to a really intense point and you've got people that have time to do that, it would be a lot of fun, but I could see that taking forever. Better than Axis and Allies, though. That one, though.
Yeah.
That'll take you ages.
Or how about a hot tub risk stream? No.
Hot tub risk stream? Oh, getting a little too spicy there. I mean, the hot tub stream is spicy, but throwing risk near the tub?
Right? Ooh.
Wow, that's a whole new layer of, like, sexy. I think people could handle that. The 360 Avatar game. I actually played that. I don't remember it being too bad, now that I think of it. I think the
I
multiplayer
didn't
was
even
good.
know that was a thing.
Yeah, they had one on 360.
Skywalker standing by.
Who made that? I don't own it anymore. I rented it. Bad about that one. Did you ever play the Burger King games?
Yeah. Those are
I want those to become backwards compatible. They should do a freebie thing with it or something. I'm Luke Skywalker. I gotta keep killing people and people keep shooting them before I get to them. Planning on seeing Chernobyl and the elephants. Oh, that's cool. That should be a lot of fun for you to do. Hope you enjoy that and have a good trip with those. Be sure to take pictures. Oh, you know what was really cool, Kevin? In the stream not too long ago, somebody was in Utah underneath like the pillars or something like that.
Oh, that's neat.
I don't know if you heard of those, but there's like a spot there with the pillars, and they were like live streaming. And I thought, I was like, take pictures and send them to me after the stream. And I'm like, oh my god, technically, my voice has been heard in those.
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, that's kind of really fascinating, right?
My friends are counting on me.
I don't think I'll ever travel there, but now I've been heard there. It's just like a
I think it's
fascinating thing to think about.
Yeah. Oh, it makes you think when you get people like, hi from India or something like that,
Yeah, it's a
All the
very
places
global
you've
thing.
stretched out to, yeah.
Just really fascinating what gaming can do. And YouTube. Ugh.
Did not do a good Han Solo run there.
My Lucas died. I killed a few people, but not good enough to get my points back. Any special pre-events before it starts? My pre-event. They usually do like a pre-show, I think, but I don't believe they're doing that this year, from my knowledge. But I'm good. That's a teammate I'm shooting on that Tauntaun. His name's not popping up. Anyways, just like an idiot teammate. I'm gonna do like I think a bit of a pre-chat, depending on how early we get things set up. Because I'm trying to do the logistics of having my friend in there to chat, and it's just gonna be like a lot of winging it tomorrow. I'm well planned, and don't worry guys, I got backup upon backup set up in case things like happen on any feeds. I've got like backup feeds set up, so I'm like really trying to pull this off properly. Doing my best. Friend went to Cancun yesterday. Oh, that's nice that you guys are gonna try to watch it together. That's good. I can't believe people are traveling to like Mexico and stuff right now. Like we're still kind of closed down to a degree. If we can go to the bar again, watch movies. I'm so excited. My favorite bar opens up again on the Monday. I don't know if it's my favorite
That's
bar.
awesome.
But I love it. Have you heard of the Dogwood?
Yes, I have actually.
It's incredibly cheap. You can go.
You go there a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I'm just excited for like movie theaters and that again.
Yeah, they're open right now. It's nice. I'm kind of hoping they're. It looked like they were going to be playing Booksmart. I want to see that one again in theater. Oh crap! I threw a grenade at my feet. Have you ever seen Booksmart?
No, I haven't actually.
It's amazing. You should watch it with your girlfriend. It's like kind
What's
of.
that one about?
It's a girl buddy kind of movie, if that makes sense, but it's not. They're basically in high school, and it's like it's a comedy, and it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's beautifully shot. It's such a funny movie, absolutely hilarious. I know it sounds weird because I say it's like a girl buddy comedy thing, but it's actually like legitimately hilarious.
Is it like a raunchier humor thing? Or?
It's kind of a little raunchy, kind of a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't even know how to describe it to you, but it's a night where it's these two good kids kind of like let loose before high school ends because everybody thinks they're not cool. and
Okay.
and they're going party to party trying to get to this like special party in that. And yeah, it's hilarious. Did you see the Santa Clarita Diet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the nerdy guy, the nerdy kid?
Vader has joined the Imperials.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in it as sort of someone that's like with them kind of some of the time, but he plays like a really rich kid that's trying to fit in with everyone. And it's very good. Like I'm trying to find a great way to explain it, but it was like one of my favorites from that year actually. It's a really great film.
I check that out.
And it's like
I like comedy.
very good in the movie theater. Yeah. Weird suggestion, but I do promise it's really spectacular. And you know what I'm playing as?
What?
Ewok!
Oh, an Ewok! Look at you go!
Love the Ewoks. It's so stupid in this planet, like just like who thought let's throw a bunch of these on the ship and bring them into war with us?
Right? If you think about it, did they even know they were around at this point? No.
Well, actually, you know, you probably think of like, holy hell, they just defeated the Empire. Maybe we should be bringing these along to the different planets.
Yeah. Remember when they were gonna eat Luke and all them? And we just kind of forgot about that. Yeah.
I mean, anyone would. They look tasty, right?
Yeah.
I'm terrible in first person. Thank you. I will get better someday. Careful about
Terrible in first person.
poisoning.
You're like fourth on the team. Boo.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm like
That
4th
scored
place
for?
on the team.
Uh,
I have more kills than the people on their team. Oh, no, I don't. I got 29. I'm almost there, but... Yeah, I'm 4th on our squad. And I'm terrible. Whatever. I'll ride my Tauntaun. I don't give a damn. Love my Tauntauns.
you ever try Ewok hunt in this game?
Yeah.
That was hilarious, dude.
Little silly.
Yeah.
There must be a bounty
I don't think it's as good as the original Ewok, but, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm Tauntauning. I missed something. Want a bathtub pre-stream? Now that I really couldn't set up with such short notice. Like, I'm honestly looking at it. Like, I gotta wonder about, like, the monetization rules on YouTube and stuff about that kind of thing. First off.
It'll be too sexualized.
Like, it legitimately could be an issue, like... I'm not sure, like, apparently one of the rules is, like, nudity, but it's allowed and safe for monetization if it's in, like, a situation, and they usually use the example, i.e. hot tub. So, I mean, it would technically be alright. And then the second issue is, like, how do I stream out there? Do I use my phone? You know, it's like, how do I get a power cord to it? How do I set this up? Like, can I sit in a hot tub for that long, or am I gonna have, like, health problems? There's, like, a lot of, like, logistics about, like, you know, do a hot tub stream. It would be funny.
Ooh, easy hot tub streaming with Sky Captain.
Hey, guys. If you thought the V-neck was sexy. Oh, Maul's coming after me in the Tauntaun.
So I think you should like start your pre-setup for tomorrow, or your pre-show with you like waking up and like warming up a pizza pop or something. No.
It's like it's so hard to do that, to set it up. I'd like to do a buy the fire stream, would be kind of fun.
That would be neat.
But how the hell do I get like Wi-Fi boosting to like, you know, be strong enough all the way across the yard? It's just like logistics, you know what I mean? It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
Like it would be neat. Like I could bring out my like webcam.
Just like getting health issues in the hot tub. I think we joked about this last time. Like
We
watching a
did.
hot tub stream and like dude passes out or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, you know, it's not safe to be in there too long, and I get way too cozy. Where's this bad guy at? Firefighter. I'm just imagining me just like just
Is this
passing
guy
and dying on
okay?
it. Better hope that I have someone I actually know, like, moderating the stream and being like, okay, man. That'd be hilarious. You know, it's like, most of them, they hot tub stream, but they do it in, like, their, like, living room or something, but they do it with, like, a little pool or something.
Yeah.
But I've actually got a hot tub.
So you're already set up.
Am I saying hot tub pre-show? Come on, guys. EC's dropping the mask mandate July 1st. So are we, if things go well. That's nice. See, this Tyler guy here, Kevin, he's in BC, so he gives me the lowdown on the British
Nice,
Columbia.
nice.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm an Ewok. Deal with it. I don't think you can ride the Tauntaun as an Ewok, can you?
That would be awesome.
I don't see why an Ewok couldn't.
It's like sitting on its head or something as you run around, whipping
You like
rocks
red
at
than that.
people.
It's just like a small person sitting on a, like an Ewok or a Tauntaun, right? Like it could just be a smaller entity on it. I don't think it would be a big deal for the Tauntaun to realize that. I'm just trying to think of if they had like a different character ride the Tauntauns. I don't think they did they? Just like Luke and Han?
We all know what Han did to his.
Oh yeah. And I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
Wonder if Luke woke up in that thing. Like, what is this?
Yeah, they don't really show that, do they?
No.
It's just an illusion. Aliens team is what out already. Your girlfriend says hi to me and my friend. Hello there.
Nice, nice.
Yep. Could I be a snowspeeder? I don't know. I feel like the aerial vehicles are so, like, just useless in this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like they really do much on the actual battle. They just fly around shooting each other.
Yeah. I've tried to do like little strafing runs in the X-Wing. Sometimes I get lucky.
Mm.
Heck, I'm gonna try right now.
The snow on this level is so beautiful. Level's gorgeous. If we're missing any comments, I gotta catch up. The OnlyFans Sky? What would you even expect out of OnlyFans? Did you say your ex-girlfriend has OnlyFans? I mean, it's a business, right? Lots of people make money off of it. Can you blame them?
I think it'd be funny to do an OnlyFans and like have only the hottest pics when you subscribe. It's just like Siege plays or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, look at those sick Halo kills.
Yeah.
You just have me like lounging with the V-neck and I can just be like holding the Halo 3 copy.
Top dollar, man. $30 a month. Premium.
Sky OnlyFans. They joke about it way too much. Like, way too often. Oh, it's good money. Yes, I've heard of that. Your girlfriend dumped you for your roommate. Is that why your YouTube channel's called Lonely Man? That would make sense, I guess. Don't worry, it gets better. I don't know, but maybe. Come on, we're almost winning this. Let's just cap C here. I don't know where you, like, I never really see you on the map. Like, where are you at right now?
Flying around.
Oh, okay, because, like, we play in the same lobby, but I've seen you, like, once or twice this whole time.
Yeah, I just kind of run around at random in this game. Like Battlefield, I try like follow with you and do the medic thing, but this is just mayhem.
Yeah, I got smoked as an Ewok. It did go well. What time does the Xbox Showcase start? It's like 11 a.m. here, so MST, 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, I'm co-streaming the event tomorrow, guys, so you can join in. I've got a video thingy up, so you can click on it for a notification. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Watching this on your APON? What is an APON? You should buy her no iPhone, she wouldn't have dumped you. That's funny. The iPhone's the ways to a lady's heart. Actually,
I heard about that.
What?
Where like there were girls on Tinder who would like ask if you had an iPhone and they'd stop talking to you if you said no. I was wondering the whole time if that was like just iPhone ads.
I've never heard that, but it makes sense. I mean, it does show a bit of a level of class, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'm sitting here with my Samsung.
Never thinking about it. Like, I mean, you can have like a nice Samsung, right? Like a high-end Galaxy and stuff. But if you have an iPhone, it's probably like it means you've got like, you know, spend a bit more. Like it's a brand you buy for luxury, right?
Yeah.
And it's like no disrespect to like Android stuff. Like I've reviewed the phones and stuff on the thing. You know, some of them are high-end. You'd think they're luxury too, but like when you're buying Apple, it's kind of like you're buying the name. If that makes sense. Yeah. And did you disconnect, Kevin? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Because I can't tell by noises that come out of this thing.
Oh, it's all good.
Lots
I
of
think
good
that's
games.
funny. You're trying to date, see if someone's a good person. You're asking what kind of phone they have. Like,
Well, I do kind of wonder as an iPhone user, because you know we have iMessage, right?
yeah.
So ideally, if you could date someone, or if I could date someone that has, you know, iMessage and iPhone, it's kind of beneficial, as odd as that sounds.
Alright.
Like, I don't know if you've ever had that where you've got an iPhone and you're like texting someone that like has Android and they don't have iMessage, you know, it comes up with this crappy green text and it's just it's like less interactive and stuff. This is actually like a bit of a check mark I look at in women, is kind of being like, oh, maybe an iPhone. Now that I think of it, maybe like a subconscious little
First
thing.
day, yeah.
The last guy
I
I
always
saw
wonder if they're an
had
Xbox
iPhone.
player or not. No,
What?
I always wonder if they're Xbox or PlayStation.
Oh,
Right? Yeah.
that's a good thing. That would actually might be a thing too, right? Because if you're like, at least crossplay exists now. Because I've heard to some people they have a little bit harder time if, you know, they're on, say, Xbox, the gal's on PlayStation. It's a little bit harder to, like, play together, if that makes sense. Like, that would be an issue if you were both really into gaming. I feel like we're so off topic here.
No.
But no, I just kind of, like, for me, like, it's like a subconscious, like, check mark. It's like, okay, they've got iPhone. Good, good, good. We can iMessage. Because you can, like, play games and crap on it, right? So... Like I don't know if Android has anything like that, but you can like literally in your like text chat, you can play games, you can do like weird drawing things, and you know, it's silly, but it's a feature, right?
Yeah, hey, why not? Just never end up playing too much games with my girlfriend. I tried to get her to play Reach with me, and she just was not interested. I was like, oh, like what a bonding moment that could be.
You gotta find the right game.
Yeah.
Like Mitchell's gal, she was now my Elder Scrolls expert. I guess she didn't really play games, and then Mitchell showed her the Elder Scrolls, and now big on ESO and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, so you never know unless you try different games. Cause didn't you guys play like Dead by Daylight or something? I thought you guys did Dead by Daylight nights with Riley and his gal.
Yeah, actually, we did play that. We had his gal and her friend that one time. That was funny.
Maybe you're taking the
'Cause,
wrong
like-
approach.
Oh, it was funny because they were like better at that game than me. I'm not good at that game at all, man.
It's fun.
It is. I kept getting scooped up by the serial killer and then like camped, you know.
Okay, I'm a brave Ewok. I'm taking on the Emperor. Or not the Emperor, Darth Vader. But, yeah, we'll probably do a Dead by Daylight stream soon, guys, with the Resident Evil DLC coming. I'd like to cover that. We killed Vader, and 2 Ewoks did it. It was a team effort. I'm sticking with it. But, yeah, maybe that's, your approach is all wrong. You gotta maybe try, like, a story game or something, Kevin, or, you know, try different things.
I guess, find something to catch that interest.
Because I've always thought, you know, if you get somebody that doesn't know how to play games, the best thing you can do is start with something simple, like a Telltale game, or Life is Strange or something like that. Something where it's like you're not really playing, you're just pressing buttons, because that introduces the concept of interacting with media, because it's a movie, but they're interacting with it lightly, right? Anyone can play them.
Yeah.
Then you slowly start introducing more complex things. You go to Minecraft. I've got a whole like 3-point bulletin on this actually.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Well, like I was thinking, she's really into the Assassin's Creed games, so like, and she was just playing Unity, and I was like, oh well, then I'll slap on Unity too and do like the 2-player stuff on there.
There you go.
Yeah, something like that.
And then you can introduce similar games and kind of spread out from there.
I was just shocked. I was like, come play Reach. And she was like, no. I was like, no way. Who doesn't want to play Reach?
Maybe she just doesn't get Reach. That could be a thing.
It's the ultimate struggle of humanity versus the Covenant.
It's for Reach, guys. Is Cyberpunk a great game? I stand by that Cyberpunk's a fantastic game if you're playing in the right platform, which is a next-gen console or Stadia. Cut an Android, then buy. I mean, we're joking about it, but it's probably... Oh, what happened? Oh, we won. Okay. So like, oh, the game's over? It Takes Two. Oh, yeah, that's a great one, Kevin. That's
Which
a good
one?
one. It's called It Takes Two. And you have to play in co-op. And it's split screen local. And it's amazing. It's like a 10 out of 10 game that came out a few months ago. And it's like a pure co-op game where it's like this husband and wife that are divorcing end up getting shrunken because of their kids' tears or whatever. And they have to like work together through all these different scenarios. It's really amazing. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll check that out.
It'll probably be on Game Pass at some point in the future, but like seriously take a look at it and I think you'll be pleasantly like, it's like a perfect co-op game. Absolutely perfect. That's a little sad too.
Yeah, a little sad twist at the end or something.
Zodiac sign, seriously. No, it's like the start of it's sad because the little girl's crying because they're getting divorced, and
Aw.
that's what turns them into these little, like, I want to say like puppets, but little figures, and then they have to work together and they kind of relearn, to care about one another or something like that. Yeah.
It's actually kind of a cute little story.
It is such a cute little story. Great game. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I think we missed that guy. I think he fell asleep. Unless he's still here because he can't sleep. Hire this, buyer that. I mean, buying things won't necessarily get someone's love, but that's what the games tell us. Do I think Battlefield 2042 will have speedy movement? I've heard they're trying to get a little bit of a faster movement in the next one. Yeah. You have Cyberpunk on PS4? Well, you're lucky. It's rare on there. It's not even in the store. Starfield is on Phil Spencer's shelf. Yeah, we'll get the reveal. Probably the release date of Starfield too. Guessing.
They are to be wiped out. This research installation must be protected at all
Ball.
costs.
Which one I like more, PS5 or Series X? I'm more into the Series X. I play the PlayStation for exclusives. I just did Ratchet and Clank on there. Put a lot of coverage out for it. Great game. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I usually do most stuff on the Xbox. I'd show more videos of like PlayStation games, but I don't have as much of a big library there, if that makes sense. My PS Plus ran out, so I'm trying to get that refueled so I can show off Fallout and Virtua Fighter. But anyways, it's a new match. Be sure to like the stream, question stuff great, donations cool, subscribing's awesome, hope you guys are having fun. And let's fight. This is the day version, Kevin.
Oh yeah, actually, really good point. Great.
Yeah, very different lighting atmospheres. Oh, come on, he should have died. Our girlfriend's to Arma 3. You're too hardcore, man. It's like getting someone that's never played video games to play DayZ. That's a great way to get them to never play it.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Well, good luck.
Run around starving to death repetitively, yeah.
Or Rust or Ark in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like I've never met as vile a community as I have when I played Rust on console. Oh my god.
Why, are they mean on there or something?
They are just the meanest. Like I've never played a game that bad. Never. That was like the harshest community I've ever dealt with.
Because I know, like, on DayZ, me and Riley will run around feeding people to other people, you know? I don't know if it gets eviler than that.
Rust is pretty hardcore, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which game do I recommend? Demon Souls or Ratchet and Clank? Depends on what kind of game you like. I'm not a huge fan of, like, Dark Souls games. I would suggest Ratchet and Clank over Demon Souls, but if you like Dark Souls, you're going to be very comfortable with the Demon Souls remaster. Yeah. Any loading screens on the new Ratchet and Clank? Not that I can think of. I don't think there was a single loading screen in that game. Whether you died, whether you were going somewhere to a new area, whether you were switching between spots on the map, not a single loading screen. And it's pretty cool because you can like take a portal to an entirely different level instantly, and there's no loading. You just you walk through the portal and you can see the existing map, and you can walk back through the other portal. It's insane. And there's no poppin'. No poppin' that I noticed at all. It's amazing. Truly amazing. Imagine, Kevin, no loading screens.
Whoa.
It's nuts to play a game like that, where you die and you're just instantly, back, or you get to a different area of the map or a different world, and it's just it instantly loads. There's no there isn't a loading screen.
And that can be pretty impressive. Just faster loading times on games can be impressive.
That's the next gen storage for you, man.
I remember the Switch on Morrowind. We talked about it before, but back in the day, you'd sit there for you could go get a glass of water and warm something up, and come back, it's still loading. And then when I played it again on the newer Xbox, it was just zoop. It was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, did I tell you about the story of how that actually turns on and off?
Yeah, I think that's neat. I never knew that one.
Yeah, guys, so this was confirmed by Todd Howard when he was when they got purchased by Xbox and they did a chat, that to load in Morrowind, some of it was so intensive that they would actually shut the Xbox off and turn it back on to load a new area for some scenes. That's crazy. You know, like, just wild. And now we're at a point where, like, you know, games can have no loading screens if they're done right with the new tech. That's wild to me. Oh, Luke, come on. Any tips on starting YouTube? There's like this article I suggest reading. Got some good points. If you're on the Discord, I can link it to you or something like that. But really good starting thing. It's like, you know, one would be do a lot of research on what you want to do, and two would be put out a lot of content and hope for the best. Is Rust worth getting on Xbox? I mean, if you like that type of game, sure, but I wasn't a huge fan of Rust on the console. Didn't really run well either. And it's frustrating because you like constantly need to be playing. It's worse than DayZ, Kevin, because your stuff like decays all the time, so you constantly have to add resources into your base. Otherwise, it just like vanishes. Like you need enough for every single day, otherwise it breaks apart. And then some guy could just like break a single wall in your base, break that cache, and then your whole house just. And it resets, I think, monthly or something as well. It's just vicious. Yeah, we do have some streams in that on the channel of it, which are pretty cool. How's my hard drive doing? Fine now. Thanks for asking, actually. Absolutely fine. I think it was the console maybe messing up that day. For context, Kevin, I was doing Modern Warfare Remastered. And it was loading weird and my hard drive was making noises, so I'm like, is my hard drive dying? Because it had been kind of acting up recently, but, you know, I restarted the console, and now it's totally fine. Maybe it was like a loose wire, or maybe it was just something wasn't quite right with it, or, you know, weird update or something, but, yeah, no, it's, the hard drive is perfectly fine. I'm having no issues with it. Who knows, could die tomorrow.
Yeah. I always hate that feeling with, like, the Xbox controller and mic, like, when things messing up, and you're like, oh, it's gonna go. You know, I gotta get a new one.
Oh, the headsets for the Xbox are so, like, the base Xbox headsets, they just, like, go through one. I was going through one every, like, 6 months at one point. They were really bad quality. I think they're better now, because I had the last one for the last couple of years, but, you know, I've also got all these other nicer headsets, so I don't really have to do much. Oh, God, my knee's killing me right now. The weirdest thing is, like, you know, I'll have a bit of knee pain, and then I'll go out for a walk, and it'll just, like, completely alleviate it. Maybe it's how I sit and stuff. Wowzers. Drunken Fist? I'm not familiar with Drunken Fist. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for Xbox. I hope so. I hope they got some cool stuff. Like I said, I had somebody the other day look at Brushy's leaks. So for context, guys, Brushy, 100% leaker, 100% accurate. So I had someone that's like, yeah, they know games, but they don't like play games. They don't understand it. I had them go through the list so I wasn't spoiled, and they're like, there's one game on there that I like that other people don't know about, and they're a little surprised that they brought it back, so kind of excited about that. Then there was another that I'm going to freak out about, but there wasn't anything worth screaming about, and there was a lot of games they didn't know of, and a lot of games they're like, oh, that's cool. So, I hope that helps with your E3 hype. But let's be real here, Kevin. The real excitement is if they announce a new Viva Pinata tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hype for all other games. Who cares?
Yeah. I will genuinely be hyped as hell if there's a new Viva Pinata game announced. Like, Halo. Cool. Another Halo game, yep. Oh, here's a war, yep.
Battlefield to be expected.
Battlefield, yeah, to be expected.
Viva Pinata!
Viva Pinata! What? Are you guys seeing this? What am I doing on, I don't know, October 20th when it comes out? Whatever it is, cancel it.
Yeah.
Did you see those next-gen pinatas?
I think that would be great. You should do a Viva Pinata stream.
I should. I love that game.
It.
I genuinely love that game so much.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. They do like a 300
You would
parter.
think it. I could see being at a party and suggesting to all your friends, yeah, you guys should play Viva Pinata. I'm like, what?
Filled with fun. Filled with fun.
It's really
they
great,
did
yeah.
Party Animals, which was decent for a group. I don't know if you remember Party Animals.
No, I don't actually.
They did 2 Viva Pinata games, and then they did Viva Pinata Party Animals, and that was basically like Mario Party, but for Xbox. But using the pinatas, right?
Yeah.
And there was a really neat leak, or rumor, the other day, that someone said that the Xbox was going to buy an Australian studio that worked on Ty the Tiger, or something like that, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which is a platformer. And apparently they're working on Party Animals 2 and a new Sith game for Xbox.
Interesting.
I don't know if you ever saw the Sith games for the 360, but there was like a special controller. There was actually like a few of them. They were really good. Yeah, just like fun trivia games, because you know Xbox definitely has a problem where they don't have enough family games. I know some people groan at that, but there seriously is an issue where there's a lack of family games on the console. Genshin Impact, yeah, I'd like that to come to Xbox. I feel like it would get a ton of views. Not to really play it, you know, a lot, but to do streams and stuff on it, because I know that game is hella popular. So, you know, when I pick stuff to do videos on, obviously, you know, there's so many games that come out, I can't cover everything. And I sat there around Genshin Impact, and I was like, looks like a niche little Japanese type game, iffy on if it would do well. It's free to play, I don't know if I should check it out. And I ignore it, because I'm like, okay, I'm doing something else, I'm busy that week. And then it's like one of the biggest games that's released, and I'm like,
How do you see that coming, right?
but that's what a lot of my job is, right, Kevin? I have to like kind of gamble on what I'm covering, if that makes sense. Like, is this game going to be popular? You know, it's especially for new games coming out, because there's new ones all the time. I probably get like 30 game offers a week or something like that, without me even asking for games.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I have to sit there through a lot of stuff. I gotta like pick and choose things. Good morning indeed. Hi there. Microsoft buys Ubisoft. I mean, I can't see that happening, but if they were to buy a company, Ubisoft would have the best value, if that makes sense. I can see them adding that to Game Pass, though, Ubisoft. That's why I'm not buying Far Cry Primal, even though it's on sale right now, because I have a feeling they're gonna add it to Ubisoft Plus the game. Yeah. And then I won't have to buy Primal, right? I can just download it. But if they don't do that, I'm buying it for $7 to do video, guys, so no. High fives all around. It's the only Far Cry I'm missing, Kevin. I've covered all the other ones on Series X. Oh, and
cool.
Instincts or something. I think it was a spin-off of Instincts. I didn't cover that one too. The second last
There's
one.
quite a few Far Cry games thinking about it.
Yep. Far Cry 1, 2, 5, plus the 6th one coming. New Dawn. Blood Dragon, Primal Instincts, Far Cry Primal. Yeah, there's a lot of Far Cries.
Yeah.
The cries have been far and wide.
What?
Oh, did you see for the DLC for the new Far Cry? You get to play as all the different villains from the past game.
That's cool.
Yeah, you get to play as the guys from 4, 5, and 3? Yeah. Baz, I can't remember the guy from the mountains, and Joseph Seed from Fifth one. Kind of a cool idea. Level 108, guys. GTA 4. Hey guys, look, it's Comment Guy. Comment Guy's in the chat. You're great too, Comment Guy. Good morning. Think Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic remake would be cool. Apparently that's been a rumor thing for a while, so I would actually expect that to be coming out in the future. I wouldn't be shocked at a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, because apparently Asper Media is working on it.
Like a remastered version?
Remake.
Remake. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I'd just be a stickler about it. I'd literally want it like planet for planet, line for line.
Yeah, no, they're doing their own thing with it. It won't be turn-based too, I've heard. Thank God. That was like the biggest turn-off for me, was the combat in that game.
Really? I played the whole whack load of it. Total whack load of it.
I'll have to remember that if I have to do another video on that. To phone you up.
Yeah, I remember that game. Still, actually, I played that one not too long ago. That's probably the last original Xbox game I did a playthrough on. That and the original Splinter Cell.
Oh, I played the original Splinter Cell recently for a video.
That
Fabric
one's
technology,
really fun.
phenomenal. Phenomenal game. But that fabric tech, man. Woof. Damn, beautiful. Heard that Sunset Overdrive would be making a comeback. I wouldn't get your hopes up about that. So for Sunset Overdrive, PlayStation owns Insomniac now. And Insomniac owns Sunset Overdrive. But Microsoft has the publishing rights to the first Sunset Overdrive. So for Ratchet & Clank, part of the promotion was them teasing a collection of worlds in Ratchet & Clank, which included Sunset, but I don't think you'll see a standalone game for Sunset Overdrive because Microsoft indefinitely owns the publishing rights to the first one, and only the first one. But they do own that, which sounds odd. So like Sony could make a spin-off, a prequel, they could do a sequel, but they can't touch that first game unless Microsoft allows them to. So it's very likely a dead franchise, but they'll probably reference it from time to time because, you know, they own it, right? So why not use it for marketing? Because the Twitter account and stuff kind of whipped up to help promote Ratchet & Clank, which I thought was kind of cool, but yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much for a follow-up on that one. As much as I'd love to see that, I love Sunset Overdrive, I'd love PlayStation to do a proper sequel for it, but I just, you know, don't expect that. No. Man, Yoda's so overpowered.
Oh, that Yoda keeps dunking on me, man.
He's spinning like crazy. Try the Ewok hunt? I think we're just doing Supremacy, guys. Volta? Yeah, I think we'll see Horizon 5 get revealed tomorrow. Pretty sure. UR's E3 Bethesda will stream. Yep, I'm doing a co-stream of it too, guys. Like I've mentioned. Be there or be square. And a post-chat.
Yeah.
Zinger Burger. Huh. Or if you don't want to watch Xbox E3 with me, totally cool. I'll have a post-show chat as well. That's will be part of my event. I won't be too heartbroken about it. But I do expect a decent turnout, considering how many people have asked me to do it recently. Been like weeks, Kevin.
People are excited for it.
Oh, they're hyped, right? I'd say that's the #1 request ahead of, what did you think of the Battlefield trailer? Are you excited for the Battlefield trailer? Defeat? Ah, what is the meaning of this? Big Forza guy.
funny.
I think you'll be happy with
reading.
Horizon 5, yep. Sorry, what, Kevin?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I remember we did the Battlefield 5 and 4 streams, and that's what we talked about a lot.
Yep. Every single day, man. Every day. People love their Battlefield. You'll be there for the stream, Jex? Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. Actually, I think, Jex, you've asked a few times about that, right? There's some of the regulars have been asking for it, so I've been trying my best to get it going, and obviously, you know, we are doing it, so. I'm all set up. I got the streaming settings going. We're ready to go. I leveled up, Kevin.
Nice.
42, man. 42.
Fat 42. Ooh wee.
Yeah, no, I think Motorsport's going to be in 2022, but I think this year we're going to have Horizon 5. If you guys go back to the first showcase of the Series X, it shows the Forza car driving through the desert, and it's supposed to be set in Mexico. So that was actually a teaser of it. We didn't even realize. Hope to see you too, Zephyr. Thanks for wanting to check it out. Yeah, Motorsport 2022. That's what I was saying there. So that covers that. Motorsport will be the true next gen. Yep, yes it will be. Unlike Gran Turismo, pretty sure Motorsport's only going to be next gen. It's going to be beautiful. E3 hype indeed, Masters. Love your use of the emotes. I need to add the rock emote. We came up with a rock friend, Kevin.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so in Chivalry you can pick up big rocks. I call him Rockle.
Rock.
And I pick Rockle up and I kill people. Rockle's killed 7 people last stream.
Rockle's a little fiend, eh? Murdering people.
Yeah, I'm thinking of some fun merch for Rockle. Maybe a little angry face rock and a little a little smiley face, but then he turns angry or something. It's like, just imagine this though. It's like a Pixar type adorable smiley face rock. But then when you throw him, he gets like all angry looking.
Taking out knights and stuff.
Yep, Rockle kills. Just like Halloween kills. Oh yeah, that comes out this year now. Excited. Halloween. The French Dispatch is finally coming out. Movies are coming back, man. Are these bots? They look like bots. Help me capture this position, bots. I'm on my dun-tone. So cute. It smells bad. Look at his face. He looks so happy. He's a big smile. Big happy dun-dun. I got killed on my tauntaun. But he persists. You know, tauntauns are invincible in this. E3 hype indeed, guys. Yeah, but I do hope folks enjoy the stream and stuff tomorrow. It'll be a little bit different though, obviously, because you know we'll chat we'll chat post. But I think during the stream I'll probably be more like reacting and less of reading the chat, if that makes sense. I'll probably be seeing some of the chat, but I'll be focusing more on like reacting and watching what's going on. I think. You get what I'm talking about, Kevin, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It is a show for me too.
Yeah.
It'll be
I'm
great
sure
practice.
People in the chat can keep each other company.
Exactly. It'll be good practice for when we do the Spider-Man movie.
I still think that would be a killer idea.
It was so funny. Here, guys, you watch this over Spider-Man 1. Just... yeah, someday.
Dress up like Defoe.
Nobody could pull that off. I mean, it's probably gonna get pretty emotional in the theater when you see Defoe as the Goblin again, and Squire suiting up, and gonna be in tears.
I want Emo Maguire back.
Yeah, unpopular demand.
Yes.
Like I said, bonus points if they say pizza time and the new Spider-Man movie. Like, they should just move Tom Holland out of that film, and then it should just be another.
Just replace him.
It's the Spider-Man 4 you've been waiting for. That would be so funny if Tom Holland's only in it for like 5 minutes, and then the rest of it's just Tobey Maguire doing his thing.
You get to see how that's my problem.
Nice. I missed the part where that's my problem.
It's my problem, that's it, yeah.
I love that catchphrase. Who is my highest level? Like my character class, or what do you mean? Why does Kevin call me Zaddy? You'd have to have Kevin ask you. I don't think he's off work yet. This Kevin doesn't call me Zaddy, it's the other one. This Kevin needs a nickname. Usually call him Kane. And we need to. Is it actually hard for Xbox or developers to FPS boost a game? So from what we understand of it, is Xbox applies the FPS boost, they see if it works well, they test it, and then they get the okay from the developer to do it and release it. So apparently it's very demanding on a console because they're kind of brute forcing it. They're not like necessarily optimizing. There's no development. They just turn a switch, right? They turn it on or off. So it either works or it doesn't. And that's why it can be a little bit hard to do an FPS boost because, you know, it might not work properly, and that's why some games can't be FPS boosted. Some game engines aren't designed to be improved like that. So it's kind of like, you know, a lot of luck if it does work, and it's probably more demanding from what I understand it to do an FPS boost than it is to actually go in and update a game to do a higher frame rate. So that's, you know, something to keep in mind there. Oh, Kevin is home. Other Kevin, explain the Zaddy thing for the guy in the chat. He's curious. See, Kevin, we always have to have Kevin come and explain it. I was talking to you, Kevin, that I'm talking to right now. If you were wondering. We need Half-Life 3. I mean, you kind of got Half-Life 3, didn't you? With Half-Life Alyx? I mean, kind of.
May the Force be with us.
Yes, Luke, may the Force be with us. Some films getting delayed. Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to happen, right? For all industries, everything's kind of delayed and shifted around. There's too many movies they have stockpiled now. That's why they're releasing some during COVID in different ways. Although I think Disney's Disney Plus model where they charge extra is probably here to stay, because apparently they make like comparative to what they make, or even more than what they make at the box office opening, just having it on Disney Plus right away. So I think that's actually going to stick around. I don't know about the HBO.
I was going to get the Black Widow movie. Sorry.
Black Widow. Yeah, no, that's, you know, a good way to watch it and stuff, right? It's enticed Kevin. I mean, we've already got, like, you know, information on it. But seriously, though, so they keep all of the profits from the $30 they charge. Whereas in a theater, you know, they share the profits. So they don't make as much, but they make more having you watch it at home. They actually did, like, kind of the math, assuming what it is. And they actually make more in the same, like, so movies are front-loaded, they make the most money in the first week, the second week, and stuff like that. Sometimes it's different, depends on the film, but for the most part, 90% of them make their most money in the first couple weeks, right? So for these films to, like, Cruella, for example, made more on Disney Plus than it did in theaters on its first run. And it's COVID time, so it might have been different, you know, regular life. But, you know, for that to be like even and or better for them just to release it at home, you might start to see them like double dipping like that, or moving more towards just home releases. Oh yeah, there was the Back 4 Blood leak. Apparently Back 4 Blood, guys, will launch day 1 on Game Pass. That was, yeah, I guess it was kind of a leak, but it was on their reveal page live stream video, so it seems pretty accurate that Back 4 Blood will be a day 1 Game Pass title, so it's kind of exciting if you like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it is only on PC, Half-Life, but I mean, you probably wouldn't get Half-Life for console anyways, unless they did some kind of partnership thing. It's a big dub hearing that. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Anybody know if Flight Sim? So apparently Flight Sim is supposed to get announced and maybe shadow drop next week, or it'll release in July. Those are the 2 rumors I've heard around that one. Oh, well, thanks for checking out the stream. I'll see you at the E3 one, like you said, hopefully, and yeah. Res options, like Super Fidelity. I think Super Fidelity is still pretty early, and I don't know if we're going to see huge gains from it right away, but hopefully over time when they fine-tune it, that it becomes a really important and helpful feature for hopefully doing that on backwards compat games, because I heard that's something they might be looking at doing. Oh, God. He is just acting up. So how are we doing this match, Kevin?
We're doing decent personally for kills, but not that well team-wise.
Sucks to suck.
Right? What can you do?
Able to defend the trenches, that's what.
Palpatine's giving me a lot of taste of unlimited power lately, though.
This is not just a treat, not just like the tip, he's giving you the full unlimited power.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it hurts.
It hurts. In the right places?
Yeah.
No, it's just a little bit of the dark side. Yeah, Anakin, he only lives through your donation of life force.
Right.
You created the worst thing in the galaxy. Oh. Okay, yeah, Palpatine just smoked me too. He's a purpley carded one. He's pretty badass. He's not here to play around. And he's definitely not here to sell cookies. I think my favorite part of like Gears of War. Did you ever play the Gears of War games?
Yeah. Lots.
So in the first Gears, it's like they're down to the emulsion plant, and the Coltrane's like, "Look at all that juice," which is a pretty memorable line. But then they're walking up to this like refinery thing, and they're like, "Wow, do you think they think something's up?" Well, we're not here to sell cookies.
Yes.
Or, what was that? It's just the wind. Yeah, right. When was the last time the wind went hostiles to you?
Yeah.
You think they know something's up?
Yeah, that's when you fight the Theron guard first time, right?
Yeah. Well, they know we're not here to sell cookies. What do I think Rockstar will charge for their enhanced expansion version? Full price. This will be a new version of GTA. Maybe they'll have an upgrade fee if you're lucky. And apparently they're showing that trailer off next week for the new GTA version, so... You're excited
What,
about GTA?
they're selling GTA 5 more?
They're doing a new version of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Same storyline, everything?
Mm-hmm. By the time most people are switched over, we'll see a mid-gen refresh. Yep, I'm expecting faster mid-gen refreshes than we've ever had before.
You know what to do. Capture and hold all.
Like, realistically, it would be kind of cool if we had a new console every, like, 3 years. Keeping in mind, in the past, generations for consoles used to be, like, only 4 or so years. They've, the 360 era was, like, the first time they started, like, really expanding them outwards. And now they're getting a little too bloated and too long. Which means the technology doesn't keep up with things, right? And if they do another, like, a mid-gen refresh, which I'm kind of expecting they will, I'm assuming the biggest gains we're going to see is in terms of, like, cores for ray tracing. I imagine that being a bigger and bigger tech that they're pushing. Good. Good. Okay, so we're getting crushed 93 to 11. Woo! Evan, where's the big carry?
Yeah, we've been in the top 10 almost every match.
Yes.
Right?
It's true. Those Xbox TV sounds? Oh yeah, the Xbox TVs. I've been saying that for like well over a year now in streams and stuff. I've been saying, you know, eventually consoles will just be like apps on your TV, or they'll be the extreme sticks. Eventually just TV apps. You won't need a console. You can get a console, but you won't need it. And now they announced the other day that they're doing it. So, you know, just saying, I was right on that. I saw it coming, right? Like,
Luke Skywalker is here.
like literally on my TV, and I can't show it because that's not how the capture thing works, but there's like, you know, on the Samsungs, it shows like an Xbox like logo when I'm on my Xbox. Like the TV knows I'm on a console. It's an Xbox, and it's like suited for
That's
it.
pretty cool.
Eventually, it's just going to be an app for streaming, right? You'll just be able to stream the games over using the cloud gaming. That's the future of it. Do I have friends? I mean, I like to think so.
In theory. No.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some people say I'm a friend. Got a couple, I think. I've got a great acquaintance here, you know, Kevin.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask, what am I, a wet chicken? Like, that's...
Well, you know, he says I don't have got friends here, so I've got I've got friends who got acquaintances, right? What about people who play on monitors? What about them? It's the same as like TVs. They'll have it built in as like an app. Could stream an hour of Halo MCC leading up to it. We'll see what I'm doing pre-show. It might literally just be a talk. You gotta keep in mind, I'm not usually up even that early. Like, I actually sleep in a bit because I'm usually up working all night. So it's gonna be like, I'm probably gonna be pretty groggy, I imagine. Is that a good word for it? And I'll probably be tired. So I'm just gonna be chatting probably with a friend for a pre-show, and then we'll go into the show by myself, and then we'll talk again afterwards. And we might do the Square Enix one as well. You found that funny, Kevin? You found that funny? The acquaintances. Can't say I don't bring a laugh or two occasionally.
Right. Join the party with me and Riley, just your two favorite acquaintances. No.
Chef Riley. I always text
Chef
Riley when I have like a food-based question. I don't know if you ever do that.
Yeah.
But like,
No, we've talked about like chicken wings and that, how he makes them.
like I'll be going out to buy something in the store, and I'm like, okay, what would pair? Like, for example, I was buying scotch for the first time, and I was buying scotch, and I was like, what would you pair a scotch with, like food and drink wise and stuff? You know, like stuff like that. I ask him about.
Yeah.
And he can give me like quick examples and that. He's very helpful for that. He probably just like the most random questions. It's like, oh, I got a text from Jason. It was like, what does it say? He's asking me what to pair scotch with. Like just, I mean, he texts me randomly for like tech related things, right? So I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth. It's not like I'm asking him every day what I should pair with my hot dog or something.
Yeah. Oh, you guys talk otherwise too, right?
Yeah, it's just funny that I'm just like, hey man, what would go good with this? I mean, what's the point of having a friend in a particular profession if you can't ask specific questions like that?
No, it's true, right? Like,
Yeah.
not like you would just walk up to a random cook in a restaurant and, hey, what would I pair with a scotch?
I mean, technically at a restaurant, wouldn't that be their job to kind of recommend and sell you something to pair with your thing?
I guess, yeah.
Anyways, guys, new match. Be sure to like the stream. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. And I will be co-streaming the Xbox events in literally like 10 hours or so. So check it out if you'd like to. And Kevin's here too.
Hey, everybody.
He's an acquaintance.
Yeah.
You're my friend on Xbox. Thanks, Masters. Thank you. I just stream Halo MCC Lasso. Okay, yeah. You want me just sitting there doing... I would be so frustrating doing Lasso Challenge. Like, even doing Legendary on Halo is so frustrating because I'm the one that has to do all the work usually for my friends. We do the technique where you have one person hides back, it acts as a spawn point. And then I just do suicide runs till we kill everything.
That's where you gotta do Halo 2 Legendary.
Oh god. I never want to lasso that again. You can cheat a lot of Halo 2 though. It's a little harder with MCC because, you know, the speed of it, but you can still like sword kind of, I don't know if it's sword dance, but you can like sword lunge across the map if that makes sense on some of them. Like you can skip whole levels if you do it right.
Interesting.
Yeah, and like the
I just
streets
know, like...
level, you can just jump over it. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just sitting there thinking that, like, one beam rifle, boom, you're done. Reload.
Seriously, like, those lassos are vicious. Have I watched anime? Well, I think Kevin here is our expert on anime. He can tell you some great anime.
Oh, man. I've watched a little bit of anime. I've seen Attack on Titan, Death Note, watching this Castlevania, which is really interesting. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. Well, actually, it is cool. And then there's this Hellsing that I've just about finished, and that one's brutal. Like, I don't even think you can talk about it on YouTube. It's brutal.
That's funny. Yeah, I've only seen, like, The Adventures of Saki T or something, I think it's called, and Pewee Pewee Molcar.
Yeah.
Did you watch Pewee Pewee yet, Kevin?
No, I haven't. Like, I know very basic animes. I've only really recently started watching them, and that's where I've had people like, oh, Attack on Titan, oh, Death Note, and like, I was never big on animes, but then I watched those two, and I was like, oh, this stuff's actually pretty good. And that's where I've been branching off watching other stuff lately.
Just saying, you know, Pewee Pewee. It's on Netflix, episodes are 2 minutes long. It's not hard to watch the whole thing.
2 minutes long.
Yeah.
Holy. That's my big thing with shows, man. I need something that, like, I can't commit to something too long.
Well, if there's one show you can commit to, it's the 2 minutes of Pewee Pewee Molcar.
How many episodes?
13.
Oh, wow, okay. So.
You can watch it, like, the same amount of time it takes to do one episode. Bonjour, Matt. Bonjour. Ça va. Ça va bien. Oh! Hello there.
Something's not right here.
Trying to think of another good Kenobi line off the top of my head. You were the chosen one.
And I saw him killing younglings.
best Obi-Wan quotes. Oh, they had a picture of him on the set of Obi-Wan Kenobi today.
Did they?
Yeah, he looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, that's too cool. Yeah, I heard him saying a quote or something that he walked into the studio and it was like basically the same old costume he had before. And he was like, I could work with this.
Well, I mean, why would it change, right? Like, it doesn't change between that and, you know, like, what's it called? New Hope, right?
Yeah. Well, it's cool. He's like the right age for it too. He'd be in between, you know, like Clone Wars and heading into Old Man Kenobi.
Yeah, it's just the right time. What are the odds, right?
Bro, we.
Seriously. We're so fortunate to live in a time where the two come back together on the screen. So damn excited for that. I'm trying to chase this super battle droid and like just like a little bit away from me. He doesn't even realize. Maybe he does realize I'm behind him and he's just trying to run away from me, but like juking me. Get your ass back here. Oh, come on.
There is peace. Let's speed this up.
And those damn bots. I hate the bots in this game. They're like nuisances. See, the thing about bots that bothers me in games is the fact that they can see you when regular players wouldn't really notice you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they alert, you know, you or their players to your presence, which kind of gets rid of some of your stealth. Because they'll know you're there even if they can't like see you. They're programmed to be like, oh, there's a guy behind me. Oh, Kenobi, no.
Kind of makes you think of like Call of Duty. The difference between like veteran and not is not like the AI plays that much smarter. It's just they don't miss and they'll see you instantly, you know?
It's so lazy AI too, though. It's just the accuracy that increases. And the grenades.
Yeah.
The pinpoint grenade spam. Oh my god, World at War? Having the ring of grenades on...
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was
doing
crazy.
The campaign on that again because I had one friend that hadn't played it before. And I was like, no way, that's like one of the last really brutal World War II games made. We went through and played it, and we're doing that Their Land, Their Blood mission. When you're getting into the trenches, yeah, and it was just grenade spam, like hell.
Ring of grenades.
Oh, insane. It never stopped.
I've seen Boko no Pico. I have no idea what that is.
That is the... Okay, that one's weird. That's like the weirdest one ever. I heard so many people talk about that one, and I looked it up, and yeah, it's weird.
So for the person asking about the timer for the Xbox event, if you go to the stream video that's up on the channel, you should be able to click on that, and then it should allow you to set a notifier, or if you go to the channel page below the video, it should say set a notification for this, and it should give you a notification plop when the stream starts tomorrow. Yeah. Or well, today, I guess. Have I heard of the remake Battlefield 2042 to Battlefield 2142? I didn't hear about that. Hear about that, Kevin?
What is it?
So he says a remake Battlefield 2042 to Battlefield 2142? I've never heard anything about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I know some people were like theorizing if like this game will kind of set up the story for what was that, like Battlefield 2142, but I don't know.
That
It was
would
like a
make sense,
theory.
actually. Yeah, droidicas. Those clankas. Obi-Wan, hello there, welcome back. Steins Gate? Apparently you're supposed to watch Steins Gate.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either. Can I speedrun Halo? I always do speedruns of Halo. Always. Every time I play Halo, it's a speedrun. We'll do a Halo stream day someday, where we work through one of the campaigns or something. Maybe I'll set
Those
up-
are fun. Beating it in under 3 hours in those speed runs.
Yep.
Done it for Reach, ODST, and I think 3. That's it so far.
Oh, nice. But yeah, we'll probably, at some point, we'll do a Halo 3 game stream for the different, or not Halo 3, but the different campaigns of Halo. We'll do streams for them. Oh. Actually, funny enough, my Halo 3 walkthrough I did back in the day when I was younger. The footage was used by Donkey in his Halo 3 video. You guys know who that is? Yeah, and I got a bunch of kids coming in being like, Donkey used your footage, and I was like, I don't know who this is. You know who Donkey
That's
is?
still cool. No.
Oh, he's like a big YouTube guy, I guess, and he used my footage for his Halo 3 video or something, and I was just like, I had no idea about this.
We're getting support from
That's
Master
cool.
Kenobi.
It was good,
watching
good
you.
awareness.
Yeah.
Our forces have lost command post Crash.
But yeah, we'll probably do Halo campaign stream. Like I said, I love playing Halo, so still for me. Maybe we could do them up to the reveal of Halo Infinite. That might be fun.
That's neat.
Yep. I love me some Halo. Sure.
Wait for my command.
It's actually really fun if you add the, I don't know if you've seen there, you got like, I think it's called the Arachnophobia skull or something, but it allows you to fly in Halo 3.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we
No, I haven't
finished.
seen that one yet.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's a new skull they added for Halo MCC as part of like an update. And it basically you can kind of like, it's a little bit like a jetpack. Like you can't just fly, but you can kind of like burst up.
Yeah.
So my usual run of Halo 3 is about, 3.5 hours. We were able to finish in just over 2 hours flying. It's pretty nuts,
That's
right?
cool.
Like,
Have you beaten all the other ones in under 3 hours?
I don't think I did ODST.
No, okay.
You're talking about the legendary runs?
Yeah, the legendary runs, yeah.
Yeah, I have all the achievements and stuff for, except for ODST, I think. I didn't
I
bother
love
doing that.
doing that one. I can't get Halo done, or Halo 4 done with anyone, for whatever reason. I tried, we tried like 2 times. The first time my Xbox shut off when we were like halfway through, and then the second time host lost connection.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, no, it's just weird. That one's like, refuses to work for me.
Those lasso runs are so stressful. They stress the hell out of me. 10 hours to go. Yep, we're almost there. So when am I supposed to sleep at? Let me do the math here. I need about 7 hours. Stream will start at like... And you gotta get up at like 9. So 7 minus 9 hours, so 2. So I get about an hour more to get up. We'll probably do a couple hour matches or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
This one stretches out to like 40 minutes now.
Yeah. Crazy. I didn't hear about the Starfield having limited mod support. I mean, I don't think many people really know what mod or kind of mod support's even gonna be there for Starfield. The one rumor I saw was that this is going to be used as kind of a template to bring general modding to gaming, or not gaming, general modding to Xbox over the generation. They're going to use the creation engine as a way to kind of bring more mod support to lots of games on Xbox. I would imagine it's going to have more mod support than just 2 gigabytes worth. But I mean, who knows, right? And I mean, that isn't something that they would reveal at E3 either. Yeah. Do I think Elvis faked his death? You can handle this one, Kevin.
Yes, him and Tupac are drinking beers together in Hawaii right now. No, I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh,
I don't know.
Obi-Wan. Hello there.
Let negotiations begin.
This is when the fun begins. That's Anakin, though.
You should lay down your weapons and aim more.
He's the father, isn't he?
Like bathing in a lake of venom mines.
You know, make fun of the old Star Wars prequels all you want. They're the most quotable.
They are.
Yep.
I don't even think they're that bad of movies, personally. Like,
Episode 1's kind of boring, but 3's the best one.
Yeah.
3's great.
Counting for taste.
Jar Jar is kind of, I don't know, cringy.
As a
Or
kid,
something, I
though,
don't-
Jar Jar
yeah.
was cool. Like, I didn't mind him as
Feel
a
like-
child.
Yeah. I feel like you watch all of Phantom Menace for that end lightsaber fight between Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul.
Yep. That's exactly it. I mean, the pod racing is kind of fun.
Yeah, pod race is cool.
Try bear food. You're-
And Anakin asking, "Are you an angel?"
Their whole relationship's kind of creepy.
Yeah, right? Looking at this little slave kid, like, I'm gonna bang him one day.
Perhaps I've
I mean, as long as they were consenting adults. But it's kind of great.
Right? Oh, they're both 18. Yeah, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Was Queen Amidala a groomer?
I mean, technically, if you think about it, maybe Anakin was using the Force to influence her.
Ooh.
He was powerful,
Yeah.
even if he
Actually,
didn't
I
mean
never
to.
thought of that. Yes.
I could see him just waving his hand, not even having to wave his hand. Was the chosen one.
Well, explain why she didn't care at all, and then all of a sudden she did.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or maybe it was like a Stockholm. Yeah.
They were stuck alone together on that resort for long enough.
No, I mean, you bond over death situations, right?
Right?
Oh, the Kevin that usually does the moderation says, "You, Kevin, will take over when that Kevin dies," mysteriously.
Ooh.
A lot of work doing moderation. Gotta be here all the time. We work late hours. The
Well,
stay
then
up
don't
all
die
night.
mysteriously, or at least anytime soon, dude. No.
Did I tell you about the guy doing the death wish on me? I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he's like,
what?
yeah, this is the death wish thing. It was just like, oh, every time we were playing Battlefield Hardline, and he's like, you know, oh well, you know, a new what was the game? It was something that's like, who knows? We might be dead in 5 years. And I was like, I'm not planning on dying anytime soon. He's like, but do you know you could die? And everyone's like, yeah, you could. I'm like, god damn it, guys.
Could die tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you could, but I'm not really planning on it.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, like a death wish going on with me. I was like, damn, this is a big thing. It was really funny, I thought, but
That is funny.
yeah.
The words of old Eminem. I am not ready to leave. It's too scary to die.
God, quoting some hard lyrics. I think I've
I
got.
don't know.
Because just before, like early in the stream, someone was like, "When do you plan on retiring?" I was like,
But yeah, I
I don't know. I was kind of hoping to play games for like another 50 years and do this. I don't know. We'll see if it
Right?
grows or not, right? But
on your deathbed playing games. No,
seriously though, like I'm not like thinking about it. You know
I
what I
gotta be
mean?
funny. Like, do you play video games, Grandpa? I gave up that life a long time ago.
Get tired of it. You can only play so
Yeah.
many goddamn Call of Duty games. I don't know, maybe the industry could crash again like it did in the 80s. I can't see that, but you never know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Obviously,
gaming
I've never
is
done
like,
the study myself, but last I was reading, 50% of North Americans say that is their pastime.
yeah, it's bigger than like sports and stuff, and bigger than
Yeah.
movies. And
This area is almost secure.
I think it's gonna be the thing going forward, to be honest, because you know there's too many people playing games, and it's pandemic proof too. They've realized that's why Microsoft's buying so many companies, is because you know gaming is like a foolproof moneymaker if you do it right. I mean, it's hard. You do bad, the studio gets closed, but like, you know, throughout a pandemic where people were like, you know, losing jobs and stuff, games was up like 30 to 40%. We gained more market share and growth in gaming than was projected for like the next 5 years. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, in 1 year.
Kind of messed up, but I wonder if video gaming would still stay high, like in a World War scenario or something, you know?
Of course it would. Just swap out pandemic for war, and depending on if you get scripted and stuff too, right? Because then you got a lot of
Yeah.
the youth are gone. But I imagine even if you're at war, you're probably still going to be. They're going to try to make it so you can game while you're there, right?
Interesting.
That would
Yeah,
be
I
your home
guess
away
I,
from
I
home
can't see a
thing.
scenario that would really kill gaming.
Hostile units are loading on the
Yeah.
transports.
It's just like there's the other thing is like, you know, the industry crash, it was a lot different back then too. It was just publishers and stuff. Right now for gaming it's like, so say the publishers, you know, they all vanish, they can't make games. There's still like anyone can make a game. Like I made games, or regular people can make games and just release
Yeah.
them. So it's kind of an industry that I just like, it seems impossible to kill.
Well, I'm sure there was, but like in the 80s, as far as I've seen, it's not like all the adults were really into it. It was more like the kids would go to the arcade and play, sort of thing.
Well, it's
Or, like,
changed
right
because those
now-
kids grew up and then they
Yeah.
had kids and their kids play games. Gaming's become more acceptable now, right?
Yeah.
It's mainstream.
Focused.
You're weird if you don't game.
You literally, yeah, like
Yeah.
every 20-year-old I meet, we all game, you know, like,
You don't need to be a Jedi to know what those droids are up to.
Hell, even, you know, if you consider it a game, Pokemon Go a few years back, everyone in the... like,
yeah.
everyone was playing it.
Now, we
It was that guy, he cursed us all. I'm glad you guys are taking some of the burden for the death there.
No.
There's an Easter egg on Resident Evil Village with a lightsaber. Oh, that's cool. See it as censorship like China and stuff, but even then China still has games, right? Like, they still release games. Like, Minecraft's got 400 million players in China. Huge. A robot army in Germany? You talk about Wolfenstein?
we have but a single objective, brothers. Defend
Oh,
this
we're in a
ship
new
at all
area.
cost.
Sure to like the stream. Question stuff great. Donations cool. Subscribing awesome. Hope you guys are having fun. Our Battlefront epic. See, I told you it'd be a great time, Kevin.
Always is.
Battlefront. Yeah, I find that this area is very easy for us to hold. If we do it right. It's like funnels them in so much.
Yeah.
This one and the one that's like really open in the hangar bay I find helpful, like a chic. Yeah. Cursed us all. Oh, you're playing Rift Apart. How are you enjoying that, Jax? I hope you're having fun with Rift Apart. I thought it was really, really good time. Yeah, because we were doing it the other day, Kevin. And that's why my voice is like so tired right now, I think. I'm hoping it doesn't die tomorrow. But it was like, I did Ratchet & Clank, which was like a 7-hour stream, so basically I plan on doing a couple hours of it, but we had like a really popular stream, you know, I think we peaked at like 100 or something like that, people watching it once. Really good. And then we did I did a good chunk of it, and then I was basically at the point where if I did one more level, I would basically be where I was at with my regular level, and I had to finish the game anyway, so I'm like, I might as well just keep streaming, right? And then when I finish it, I can use it on my site as like a walkthrough too, for like, you know, I can place it on this. And I'm talking to you, Kevin, that I'm talking to right now. That makes sense. I don't know if he's still here. I think he's still here.
The Seppies are securing the objective.
You have a robot arm in Germany, or you just stole a robot arm and live in Germany? Kevin got disconnected, guys. Uh-oh. The clankers got him. All by myself. I don't know if I can do this. I don't like the weight of the Republic is on my shoulders right now.
The Seppies are capturing the objective.
The hopes and dreams of all of the Covenant rest upon your shoulders, chieftain. Oh, that's a little Halo 2 for you guys. I'll have to pull that quote up. That's really crazy. If you go on, like, I think it's Twitter, they have it, and you see the voice actor for Guilty Spark do Guilty Spark, it's crazy how he changed his voice for that. Like, yeah, I thought, you know, they kind of computerized it, but he just, like, straight up voices it. Same with the girl that does the Bug Snacks voices.
Kenobi has joined us.
No animation work or anything like that to distort her voice. Ah, that was a loud sound of him disconnecting.
Securing the objective.
Oh, Kevin re-invited me. Oh god, I'll have to invite him in a sec here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Ooh, game bar. One sec, guys. Did that not add him? Huh? That's the thing of a party invite, that's not good. I could be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there.
You haven't begun without me, have you?
Or I gotta accept. Oh, he's disconnected, or I'm connecting. Sorry, guys. We're doing the logistics on trying to get each other in the party. So that disconnected. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the party and start a party. And we're gonna add Kevin in. It's not inviting him. That's super weird. Sorry, I'm like trying to set up, trying to get him in here. Oh, there he is. Now he's joining. He didn't give me like a notification that I sent it to him. There we go. Hi, Kane. Here, Kevin, you're in there.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, there
Xbox overheated. Classic machine.
Yeah. It overheated?
Yeah, the one upstairs is really old.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to make this invite only in the party options.
Nice and easy.
Party audio. Sorry guys, I'm Obi-Wan, but I'm dealing with an issue here. How do I, oh my god. I don't have the option to make it invite only. I usually have that choice. Oh crap. Maybe I can promote you?
Better this than more gun dogs.
No. Oh crap, I get shot. I have to hope nobody. Ah, I wasted Obi-Wan because I wasn't paying attention. No! No! Where is that choice option? I've got like mute all, mute mic. Oh, here we go. I got it now. God damn, it was just not popping up. It's alright, guys. There we go. Trippin has Ratchet and Clank never had sprint before. I don't know. Felt natural though. I mean, you don't really use it much to get very fast. Sorry, guys. Smash like this guy. That's exactly it. Even though I wasn't doing much there and I was dropping the ball for you. Good old times of being a kid playing on PS2. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that that is, you know, you're recapturing that experience there. How much likes are we at? We're almost at 90, guys. Almost at 90. But yeah, I feel like you don't even use the sprint much in, you know, Rift Apart. Just kind of there. Bum, 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 bum. So your console overheats, Kev? Like, where do you place it, Kevin, that it would overheat like that?
Yeah, just on my desk or whatever here. This one's really old though. I've had it for like 3 years, and every now and then it'll do it. It even makes the loud fan noise, but like, obviously it's the older console, but like the newer one I got just last year.
Right?
Yeah, so that could clog it up too and all that.
You should get some compressed air for it.
Yeah, it would probably help.
Yeah, that's my first thought. I was like, you were talking about all the pets.
Yeah.
It's not healthy for a machine, but no, I get that. I could see in like the summertime when it's really warm. Your PS1 sucks. I mean, it's old. I'm sure the PS1's trying the best it can. You know, giving her all she's got. God. Very excited to see what the next Xbox is gonna be. Like, it's not even that old yet, but I'm already like, what is coming out in the future? It's so weird. I had the same experience for the One X. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what they do after this. Same with the Series X. In Gen Reach. We lose? We lost. So I think we're gonna do one more battle here, guys. Next one will be our final match. It better not be one of those things where it takes like 9 hours to finish.
Back and forth on the defense and offense.
Yeah. God, that's crazy. Yeah, the YouTube's doing. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, I'm just wondering if my stream kind of detracted people from checking out my Chivalry review or not. Gotta like plan things well. As odd as it sounds, you gotta be tactical about it. Don't know if you should stay up till 4 AM for the Xbox event. Try to get some sleep, you know. Seriously, like I'll never really advocate for people like missing out on healthy things. Like, sleep is important. And it may look like I'm just playing on my phone right now and not paying attention to what I'm telling you, but sleep is good. You know, get it when you can and stuff. Traveling to Geonosis. How am I doing on level? I'm almost halfway to, I'm like halfway to level 43. So about 3 matches a level, 3 or 4 matches a level. They take about half hour each, 2 hours. Do a stream for about 2 to 4 hours, so it's probably going to take about several streams, 9 streams until I
You've
get it.
leveled like what? Once in the 3 hours we've been playing, something like that?
I'm at 1.5, I think, since we started. So I'm doing it about 1 level a stream, I think. Devolver Digital makes the weirdest presentations. Yes, they do. And they have the weirdest, like, lots at E3, so they don't do E3, they do, like, a camp out thing just outside E3. I went one year and I was like, this is too weird for me. Way too weird for me. They're really cool, I love that they're quirky and weird, but it was just too strange. Like, I went to go play Hatoful Boyfriend, and I didn't know what it was, because my friend was like, oh yeah, check it out, it's gonna be great. And it's a dating game about pigeons dating. Like, I went out of my way, because you gotta, like, cross the lot, you gotta leave the E3 center, you know, and you gotta go to this place, and it's, like, kind of sketchy looking. They have hamburgers, which is pretty cool. I don't remember if I ate a hamburger or not. I think it was too busy. You know, they do, like, a barbecue cookout thing. I was just, like, in this, like, weird trailer playing Hatoful Boyfriend. I was just like, what is wrong with my life?
I think that's funny, tailgating at an E3 event.
That's kind of what they do. That's their quirk, right? Is that they do that? I don't think you can anymore. I think that lot's now skyscrapers there, but it's been a couple of years since obviously I've been to E3, right? So I don't know what it looks like now. But I can fly there. With flight sim. The sky is calling, and it's not me this time. Yeah.
Then you truly will be the sky captain. Ah!
Well, that's what I always do when I do my flight sim videos. I'm like, this is your sky captain speak. Oh. Have fun with it. Ooh, dangerous weather conditions according to Pokemon Go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta catch one more for my daily so that I can get my my 7 days in a week. And I get a prize thing. I mean, we're waiting for the game to load anyways. I might as well just chill out. People are probably like, what's going on here? Thanks, Pokemon. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's see my 7 days is. Shut up, Professor Go. I don't need you. Got a bunch of crap. Let's see what the mysterious Pokemon is. It's a Clamperl, guys. It's a Clamperl. Pretty useless. Oh, anyways, this is gonna be our last match of the night. Get your likes in, get your questions in. Donations are cool, subscribing's kind of awesome, but I'm assuming most people watching are probably subscribed? I don't know. And a last mention that, again, I will be streaming the Xbox event, which is in, like, I don't know, 9-10 hours or something like that, so tune in. It's fun, it's cool. Let's have a fun time here. You're new here? Oh, there is a new guy, Kevin. Kevin, we got a new guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. No.
Yeah. It's so much fun here. It's actually a pretty good stream, though. I think we peaked at like 90 or something.
That's pretty
Quite popular. Which is great. Don't feel any pressure, Kevin.
Oh God. No.
You didn't even notice the peak, so you're good anyway. So
Yeah.
let's take down these clones. See, like, this is what we were talking about before the match. You know, we don't got any catchphrases.
Can I get a Roger Roger from the crowd?
Roger, Roger. The crowd. Yeah, I want to do like a Jackbox party pack night, but I'm so worried of what people would put into the live stream.
Just the evilest stuff.
That's what I'm thinking of is just like the most unmonetizable things ever. I feel like I'd have to set up like with a group of friends and specifically like restrict people to like crowd play, if that makes sense.
No, that would be interesting because, like, whenever I play that game, we did a family night with the rapping one, and that's hilarious because you say really, yeah. What did you say?
Hilarious things.
Unmonetizing stuff? Yeah, really funny stuff, but not safe for YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And you know how some people are online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might worry. Like, it would be fun, but I'm so funny about it. My Pokemon looks hot. That's because Pokemon's where it's at, man. Like somebody the other day was, you know, the Ratchet and Clank stream, and they've introduced this new character named Rivet, which is kind of like the female version of Ratchet. And someone was like, "Why did they make Rivet look so hot and stuff?" And I was like, you know, move aside, Judy Hopps. Have you seen Zootopia?
Yeah.
Yeah, move aside, Judy Hopps. You got some competition, and then he like deleted his comment. I was like, no, I'm mentioning your name because you, you're not hiding from your shame on that one.
Crush there. No, I'm playing. No.
Somebody gave us a Roger in the chat. Aces
Oh, we got a
came through.
Roger. Thank you.
Yeah. We got a Roger. Oh god. We've got an enemy tank thing. What is that called actually? You know the flying thing? Like not the flying, but the hovering. Oh, the TX one. Cool. I don't think I ever got the toy for that. I had a lot of Star Wars toys. You know, like the figures.
I got some of my dad's old original trilogy toys. Like I got a Darth Vader, and he's missing a hand because like it's time and tide.
Yeah. Actually, I ordered some of those when I was younger, the vintage ones. I also have the special George Lucas action figure clone trooper that you had to like mail in things. You had to buy all these different like, you know, like versions or something like that, characters at the time, and then you mailed in and they'd send you a George Lucas. Should have never opened the box on that one, but I could not, you know. Could not unbox that cool thing. Yeah, I remember.
George Lucas figure.
Yeah, because he's a stormtrooper, but it's a George Lucas under the helmet, right? It was very, it's like a special, like, limited thing that ran in, like, the 2000s or something. A long time ago. It's probably even still worth a bit outside the box, but... And then, this one neighborhood kid, I think, stole my Mace Windu purple lightsaber, and I was pissed.
Oh, no way.
The one time I let some kid come in from down the street to come and play with my Star Wars toys.
Lightsaber goes missing.
It was special. It was like, it wasn't like a cheap one too. It was like a metal, like purple lightsaber for Mace Windu. And I was just, like, what's he supposed to use? Like a yellow one or something? No.
Yeah.
God damn it. That still angers me to this day. That's how much of a mark that's left. I'm still pissed about that.
Stuff like that happens, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. How old were you when that happened?
Oh, Christ. I don't know. Episode 3, so... Oof.
Oh, around there? Okay.
Probably like a year after episode 3 or something. But, you know. Long time ago. What, 15 years almost? Or something like that. Pretty sure you should stay up for Xbox or sleep. Make sure you get sleep in, guys. Sleep is important. Do I think Xbox will buy IOI Interactive? That's one of the rumored companies. They are making the exclusive Project Dragon for Xbox. Who knows? It was on my list. This guy needs cigarettes, apparently. Isn't that what fathers say before they never come back?
Yeah.
Oh, guys,
My
Bosk's
dad
available.
said- No, it's fine.
No! Somebody took my Bosk. Heartbroken. I ain't never gonna dance. Bosk. I love the robot chicken with Bosk. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like a super spy in that. At the club, he's like.
You remember the one where he's like, it's rude to, he's like, has to tie his shoes and everyone's just going, and he's like, oh, I was the only one who took off my shoes or something like that, if I'm remembering it right.
Oh god, but it's one where it's like, what did you do this weekend? And Bosk has like a flashback, and it's like he's like dancing through a club, and then he's like all Bond-like, and he's just shooting guys. You just got bosked. What do you mean they blew up the Death Star?
A bunch of teenagers blew up, the Sith can't defend it.
That was the ATM on the Torso Light Breaker.
What you're supposed to do, just take out another loan?
Oh. Man, that robot chicken, they really get Star Wars.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, those were funny.
That was about the time Family Guy was doing theirs, right?
Yeah, Family Guy's ones were pretty fun from what I remember, but it's been a long time. I don't recall too much from those. I can't remember if I do the binge of Family Guy, because they add them to Netflix every once in a while. You get like a new season of it. You just watch it and you get done with it. But
I've actually been watching them on Disney Plus. I was shocked to see they were on there.
They're on Stars.
Yeah.
If you get Stars on there, you get the Family Guy. Yeah, kind of fun.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Although, like, the first year of Disney Plus was so, like, not worth it to me, so I've just, like, I'm unsubscribed from it. I get their stuff for the press thing to review, so it's kind of like, yeah. Reminds me, I gotta watch those Loki episodes.
Oh, I watched that. It was neat.
Yeah, Disney, they like to really follow up. They're pretty intense about it. For, like, the season of Loki, they're like, are you gonna cover every single episode? Note that we will email you every week about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, no thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm just covering the first 2 or whatever. Just gotta do like a write-up for it. I mean, I like working with them, right? So it's just something you gotta do to get it done. Especially when you get to something good. Like the first, like the Bad Batch, I was actually really surprised about that first episode. I liked it a lot.
Have you seen the rest of it?
Oh no, I watched. They gave me the 2 episodes,
okay.
and I just like I said, I don't have the Disney Plus, so. I subscribed again because mine ran out after the first year, and I was like, "This is not worth it."
Yeah.
$90? No. I watched it like for Christmas, and then I decided last year I would pay the 1 month worth, and I would just watch it during Christmas, just to watch my Christmas movies, and then watch The Mandalorian, right, and catch up and watch it all. And then I'm subscribed, and I haven't really felt a need to watch be subscribed personally, but. You know.
No, at the beginning it was just like Star Wars, Marvel, and like old nostalgic Disney movies, and then I got it again for Mandalorian season 2, and like right after that they had WandaVision, so I watched that, and then like right after that Falcon, Winter Soldier, so I watched that.
That's what they're doing now. They're gonna give you an episode every single week of the year. That's what their plan is. They're working towards it.
Which is cool.
No, it keeps you subscribed, right?
Something. Yeah. And then they added all the Star shows, and I saw like Brickleberry in that. I was like, no way! Like, I still can't believe they have Brickleberry on there. That one's kind of a raunchier humor, but I watched all
it's
of
for
that.
adults, right? They got the Fox library.
Yeah.
That was my big issue with Disney Plus, was there like no adult content.
I did think it was funny. I watched Deadpool on there, right? And there's the one scene in the strippers, and well, not saying too much, but there's parts of the stripper that is blocked out, and I was kind of like, really, you know, like it's an R-rated movie though. You think like we're all adults here, are we not? Yeah, watch it. It's weird. It's so weird.
At some point, I'll have to take a look at that. That's really odd, because I know there was the mermaid one where they kind of tried to CGI more hair on her butt or something, and it's like, come on, Disney, like come on. And that's what we're saying is like the Stars app's perfect because it's it's for adults and stuff. But like, I'm not a child. Like the Disney Plus stuff's cool, but I'm not a kid. You know, I need like adult stuff like that do adult things. That's why I like Netflix so much. Is there's adult stuff and they actually have like adult content on it. Just like when it was the Hillary Duff. What's her name?
Hillary Duff.
Yeah, but what's the show called? Lizzie McGuire, and they're like, Lizzie McGuire wants to, get it on, and then Disney canceled it because, it's too adult or something. It's like, give me a break. They gave her the How I Met Your Father, the How I Met Your Mother spinoff, How I Met Your Father.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they gave her that show. So she's going to be running that. She's going to be the main character. So it's probably going to be like a spiritual successor to Lizzie and stuff, which is funny. But that was the joke. It's like, that's why everyone's like, well, this is why it's not working apparently at Disney, is because, she wants her character to actually be an adult. And it's just like...
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. Like I said, I like Netflix because actually, you get treated like an adult. They don't sanitize the content.
Yeah.
Busk forever. Again, new section area, guys. Liking the stream. This is our last match, our last battle. Get your questions in if you have them. Do I think Xbox will have an O and one more thing? Probably. I think they all do. I mean, if Apple can do it. Xbox usually does that. They do an oh, and in case you were blah blah blah. That's what they did with Fable last year, right? Was they showed Fable?
Oh, okay.
I think that's how they did Fable was. Oh, and one more thing, and then they brought Fable up, and I was like, yes, big Fable fan, right? So.
Oh, Fable's awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I never told you my sister, which I think is kind of funny, but she went and got the guild seal tattooed on her arm.
The kill seal on her arm, wow.
Yeah.
My boss just got messed up by a guy that flanked, and now I don't have points for balls.
I was messaging her for a little bit there. Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? Yes.
Hey man, food makes you fat in that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
My sister played that one too, and her character ended up being like a big, dark, fat character, and I was just like eating a lot of carrots. Because it, like, you know, it affects your character. It's not like you make them like that.
Yeah.
They eat, and it's actually kind of one of the more realistic games because of that. And then your morality changes what you look like. You be all devil
Yeah.
horned. What time could
I
Flight Sim
never
release?
liked it because when you get the really big horns, you're always like weirdly balding in spots.
Hey
Like,
man, that's what happens when you go evil.
yeah.
All the villains got the bald hair. That's the British way. No, I'm so excited for new Fable. So for the rumor for the Flight Sim, they were saying it might be like the day after or the Wednesday. I don't know if they're gonna drop it at the show, but if they do on a Sunday, that would be very interesting. Sorry, somebody was asking about like the Flight Sim.
No, that's all right, man.
But it's neat that you know, you say from your perspective, your sister and that for the Fable, the mine as well. It seems like certain games hit really well with different audiences, obviously. Like apparently Gears of War is like one a lot of women quite enjoy. Like I know my one friend, they play Gears together, they love it. And it's like,
Really?
yeah, apparently like a lot of women I've actually seen over the years when they play a game, I ask what they play Gears of War, and I'm just like, huh.
See, and that's a really cool one because Gears, like, you take that Master shotgun and people explode, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And I was just like, it's a pretty gory game, but yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
common and stuff.
Oh, that's cool to hear. I like that.
Oh, it's great, you know, it's nice to hear that there's a lot of fans for Gears and stuff. I mean, I love Gears quite a bit, right? So,
Oh,
just
Gears
interesting.
is awesome.
Mm.
Actually, Gears is a really good game that I do not play, like, hardly much at all right now, and I don't know why.
You should, you know, get into it. Gears 5 still really popular in that. Obviously, Gears 6.
I remember when they did the first Gears remastered, I played a whackload of that again.
Oh, Gears Ultimate Edition. Yep, so did I. I got my Seriously. I got all the achievements in that one, actually. Yeah, that was fun.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in dev streams for that one before it came out, too. It was a good time. I quite like that. The first Gears is my favorite. I don't know if I do a Gears 5 stream, I'll send you a message.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we do them, I think like once a month I do a Gears 5 stream. You know, mix things up. I do a variety, right? So.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We
Oh,
lost.
that's really cool. That quickly, too? Holy.
Well, I guess that's it, guys. Unless you want to do a heroes versus villains quickly.
I'll do a quick one if you're down.
Yeah, we can do a quick heroes versus villains. We got our asses kicked. I didn't even realize we were like defending the spot. Well, that guy there, Obi-Wan. How did I do scoreboard-wise? Show me. So quit? Yeah.
Oh, second. That's alright.
This Gears 3, we had a few guns. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do a Gears 3 stream sometime too, guys, because, you know, they have bots and stuff in multiplayer, so we should be able to do that one, have some fun with it. Yeah, I am planning a Gears 3 stream.
Gears 3 was cool for the Retro Lancer doing the bayonet charge.
I hated that. That and the sawed-off
Yeah.
pissed me off so much in that game. Good standard. Love Gears 1, love Gears 2, and then Gears 3's multiplayer. Like, Gears 3 is a great game. It's really well done, but that multiplayer just, like, those missions, or like those weapons just, like, pissed me off. Like, really did not get into it as much as I did the other ones. Is it Hero Showdown or Hero versus Villains that's better?
I believe Heroes versus Villains is the 4, and Hero Showdown is like a 2v2.
Okay. We'll do the Heroes versus Villains. Might go plat for Rift Apart. I heard it's not too hard, Jack, so I hope you do that. If you do, send a message over when you get it done. to see the photos.
Send me an invite though. We didn't leave together apparently.
What? Can you just kept in the party? God.
Right?
I'll have to back out of this and re-invite you. Heaven for the great temple. Heroes and villains from all eras of Star Wars clash in deadly combat. Sorry guys, we gotta. It's just a tease. Gotta pick this guy back up. Donkey is pretty funny. What part of the stream are you watching where I'm talking about Donkey? It's like, this is what I'm saying, where I try to remind people every once in a while to be like, hey, make sure you're, like watching where we're at on the stream. Because that's like, sometimes I think people get like behind on that. But Donkey, we talked about like, that was hours ago, wasn't it? Like, well, not hours ago, but like an hour ago.
Yeah.
I think I've watched one or two of his videos, found them pretty funny. Where's his villains? Is my phone charged? I better give it a little bit of a charge. Boom. Yeah, I gotta watch my guinea pigs before I go to bed.
Get some smiles before you go to sleep. Yeah.
Who knows what they're up to now? I watched the different herds.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of drama's going on? Although a lot of the older ones are dying, it's a little sad.
Aw.
There was one on, this one guinea pig finally died, and they were like, I think 8 or 9, and that's just like long for guinea pigs, right? Long
I
time.
didn't know they even lived that long. Yeah.
They live 5 to 8 years
Wow.
on average. Usually it's on the 5 end. I had one that made it to like 8 or 9, but they don't normally. But it's just kind of like kind of sad. Eat the guinea pig for years and it gets old.
Oh yeah.
And the different family dynamics. Who knows what's gonna happen to the group now? They'll never be the same. We're gonna have to play another match because this one's over in like 1 death, I think, isn't it? Let's go up to.
It's like
Jesus.
a team deathmatch. Yeah.
Ow! Double ow? Okay, Anakin and Luke, it's a father-son beatdown, apparently, on Bosk.
I love when Anakin and Vader fight.
Yeah, try to explain that one. And they said this game is 100% on canon, so that's funny.
Remember in the old Battlefront 2, Anakin was on the dark side?
Yeah. I do remember that. I streamed it not too long ago. I did a stream for the classic. You weren't there, Kevin?
No.
No, but I like to play it occasionally, It's a good game. Oh, look, Chewbacca ran into the mines.
Man, I remember when Anakin first came out in this game and he could like 1v4 everyone,
A little overpowered. The star cards, like I said, they nerfed the hell out of my Bosk. I used to just tear people a new one. And then they just nerfed my Bosk into oblivion. He's still like decent, but he's not like. I used to be able to take everyone on.
You do not fear the Empire. I saw its rise. It troubles me a little.
Oh, look, there's a Vader over there. You got a breathing problem?
I take them.
Just out of breath a lot.
That's fine. Told you to get your asthma checked out. Yeah, I work really well as a support character. You distract them, and I just like noob tube the hell out of them.
Yeah.
But if I go like one-on-one with a lightsaber guy, I'm screwed. Yo, behind you, there you got a Jedi on your ass.
You get too aggressive.
Yeah. Anakin's a one-shot if you can hit him. I'm like hiding behind this droid. Who puts a droid down? Get in there, man. I'm noob tubing. Doesn't last forever. Yeah, my noob tube's out. I put some mines down if you draw them back. And that's hella glowy. God, he pushed me back, and I'm like way behind where you are. If you draw him in, we can set up a trap with the mines here. Oh, you're screwed, man. I'm gonna try to... No, never mind. Oh, I got him with some of the mines. I did 62 damage, so somebody's hurting there. I'm noob tubing him.
Nice.
Gotta be in front of me, though.
Aw.
I can't noob tube him on the front line.
Should have gone with that bowcaster.
Ah, boss is dead. I killed like 5 people in a row. Like a predator raid is like a predator thing with the boss key's best. If I go for platinum, it's gonna push all your other games back. Oh yeah, that's probably true, right? I think Jax, you got quite a list there. You was just telling me the other day, it's like 5 or 6 games. When are you gonna have the time for Final Fantasy? Because you know that Final Fantasy never ends. Oh, Luke's almost dead. I'm new tubing behind you, so I'm supporting a bit. Did we get them? We got them.
Yeah, got 'em both.
I mean, Bosk helped, but whatever. Just
Oh,
a bounty
no, you're
hunter.
DPS, man. That's great.
Just joking. Bosk out here, you know, doing all the work in the backdrop. Oh, but he thinks about the hired bounty hunter. It's all Lord Vader doing all the work out there.
No.
It's about middle management Bosk. I'm getting bowcasted. Oh, they're behind us, eh? I got that killed.
Yeah, Luke jumped me.
Ugh. Why would I ever want to change Bosk this stupid game thinking change characters? Bosk is life. Oh, I thought this match was almost over. It looks like we played like the whole amount of it. I didn't realize that was how many lives we had left. Okay, well, we'll call it the end of this one then.
I'd turn it around for our team, though.
Oh, we definitely did. I just thought it was like 32 to 30, like 8 or something, like kill wise, and I was like, oh, we're almost done. But it's a countdown timer of lives. Ace the boss. See, the cool thing about the boss thing is you can noob tube them, and then when they get up close to you, kill you. Have all your mines set up, and then the mines kill them. Kind of trap them. It's really spectacular. Ooh, Leia's coming behind. Leia, how could you? Got me good. Star Wars has a food war. Blue milk everywhere.
Yummy looking stuff, man.
You underestimate my blue milk. And you used to be like able to one-shot people with this gun too. Boss thing when you actually aim down all the way. That was great now either. Not one-shot heroes, but one-shot like villains, or not villains, but the clone troopers. You're basically cannon fodder. Aka's almost dead. Get that Lando guy. There we go, we won.
Nice.
Well, it was fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's 4K 60, guys. It was a lot of fun. Don't forget the Xbox event tomorrow, and I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, folks. Oh, wait, I gotta do my thing
Awesome
where I'm
stuff.
like, what we did today. I always do this, in case people want to watch more or something, I don't leave them hanging. There was a Chivalry 2 review today, a Chivalry stream last night, a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order video today, and a Ratchet & Clank review video today as well. And that is all.